will use and clear off their heads. Just look at what is happening. Media is not reporting it. Where is obedience?
They will not report it.
One of the DOS tell me that they will kill all those people, all those criminals that is there. They are going to finish all of them. I said, I thought you said that Simon is working with Nigerian government. He's agent of Nigerian government. And those people that are there, they are agent of Nigerian government.
Good morning, Biafrans.
Why their agent is coming to kill their agent?
Good morning, Biafrans. Good morning.
Now, you people are waiting to hear the news that our men, they killed our men. Our
God forbid.
I told him that that the gods of our land, the God that have heaven and earth, shame you people all. Look at what is going on in our land. People will not talk. Igbo people will not talk. What is it? And we are none of them. They will be waiting for our head. And you think that God will forgive them. I'm so sad. I'm not happy. I'm not happy at all. I'm not happy. But this fight. My brother said that they will not come to our house now. You understand? But I only looking up to God. I'm thanking God that brought Master Simon. And even that this guy is not in the picture. I don't know what will happen. Our people are sleeping with their eyes closed because someone is there. And they want to take over. They want to take over our land. Our politicians are aiding them. DOS, IPOP Nigeria are aiding them, telling me that they will kill all of them. So I now asked him, if they kill all of them, you'll be happy. Yes. It's all those men that Simon will be using to guard. They will kill all of them. I said, okay, let's see what God will do now. Let's see what God will do. If Simon's hand is clean, he will continue defeating you people. From the right side, Simon has been defeating you people, and he will continue to defeat you people now. So social medias are not reporting it. Nobody is saying it. All those obedient chiefs that do obedience fail. One of them came out, Simon do this. I said, you're a shameless man. How old are you? How old is Simon? How many years did you use to senior Simon? Look at what he's doing. They will not talk. After everything, they will go, Simon is spoiling Igbo land. He's doing this in Igbo land. Operation Restore Peace in Igbo land. The DOS is heading Operation Restore Peace in Igbo land. Operation Restore Peace is this, you saw, armor tanks. They said that they are going to riot that day. Also, somebody who got bars. Is this thing that is happening now? My people, our own people are terrible. But we continue to thank God for the God that protects our men. I wake up every morning. I call the gods of our land. I call our ancestors. I call Ojukwu. I call all of them. Go and protect our men, because they are the ones that making us to sleep and wake up. I call upon all of them. I saw this thing this morning. I need that, and I called them. I called the angel of war to go before these people. I call the angel of guide to guide these children, because they are doing well. But our enemies are waiting to hear the bad news. Success was saying the other day they have finished writing the secret memo they will use to come to the media to shine, but they are not getting it. They are not getting it easy, and they will not get it easy until they leave there. They will not get it easy until they leave there. In 4 market days, they will not get it easy. Our land will swallow all of them. They will see shame. All of them will die there. Their blood will spring in that place. That is how I say, and I've finished saying whatever I want to say. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, my sister or my brother. I thank you so much for one of the reasons why I raised my hand was say you're sad, my dear. At the end, you also correct it. You don't need to be sad. We understand, but each and every one of you have to take courage, and we just even have to. We need to bless God that at this present time we were able to Biama, the gods of our land, as you said, was able to provide men and women for us from every corner to a time like this. Because I think we just have to be courageous, and we have a strong arrowhead. At least first time in the history of Africa, event is happening in a nation, because Biafra is a strong United States of Biafra land. It's a great nation. Like the leader and PM, we tweet it out the way it is, nothing to the G, just the way it is. In Africa, normally, somebody will be somewhere telling you, not to, there's the way they do it. They don't need to. But in Africa today, in Africa of ancestral land today, there is a country that can say, this is how it is. The soldiers are fighting how it is. There is nothing like somebody, what so, and in the media, we are saying it the way it is. You just speaking out your mind the way it is. Our people at least this is a man of countries around the world who is really against our liberation. So we bless God, and our people just to be courageous. We just have to follow instruction. When a call is called to do one or two things, we just have to do it. We are getting there. The vote is going. Who will believe that in less than 14 days, in less than 14 days, we're able to have over 2.something million Biafrans all over the whole world. It was somebody that some people bribe, was trying to tag criminal, was trying to tag jobless, was trying to tag fraudster. Nothing, they didn't call him terrorist, but he called for vote. Over 2 million citizens all over the whole world. Even the home is more. So there is a great hope, both physical and spiritual. So don't be sad, my dear brother or sister. If prayer, you can pray. If it's fun, you can fun. If it's speaker, you can speak. If it's you call to front, you just have to do the needful. We just have to give glory to God. Thank you, my brother.
Thank you.
Go ahead, Jay.
Thank you so much, our co-host, for that wonderful contribution to our sister's submission. She did say something regarding IPOB in Nigeria. So those people, the irrelevant people, because what haven't they complained? What haven't they called our prime minister? Even during the first stages of the sit at home, they complain and whinge about the sit at home. But at the end of the day, what happened? The sit at home is here to stay. No one is talking about sit at home anymore. They started asking him for his mandate. Where is your flag? Where is your this and where is your that? He have answered all those questions one after the other. Even when the BLA was announced after the referendum, self-referendum in a convention in Finland, they still complained. What haven't they complained? Now they are complaining about the voting. The system of the voting, because they couldn't be able to use the hackers to hack anything there. So they complain at the end of the day.
Even the questions they throw to him, my brother, he just don't answer it all by word. He answer it with action, and action that is beneficial for the citizens of Biafra, and something that was not able to do for over years. He answer it with actions, with something that is like, with the answerable question that is beneficial to citizens of Biafra, home and abroad. Thank you. Go ahead, my brother. Sorry.
Yes, just like what you said. So this DOS, IPOB, Nigeria, we don't care about them or whatever they believe is. So at the end of the day, whether they like it or not, our sister just letting you know, one of them, Chicken Edozie, didn't you see what happened? He wanted to get into our Biafra, our de facto government in Holland through the. You know how they've been accusing our PM of coming through the backyard. He jumped the fence his own. He jumped the fence, wanted to come in through the window before his identity was revealed. This is how they do. This is what they do. They always talk from the both sides of their mouth. Onyohi, we have not heard from him for a very long time. All of a sudden, he wanted to come and join our de facto government in homeland, and he was caught red-handed. So forget about this. They're non-entities. We don't. Their words doesn't even stand anywhere. No one listening to them. Not even their own people is telling them now that they should go and listen to our PM and apologize. So let alone them. So we don't care about them. So that's the only thing I wanted to chip in before our co-host finishes his submission. Thank you so much, our co-host. And Nonso, your hand is up. You have the mic. And meanwhile, before Nonso, hang on, Nonso.
Go ahead.
Yes.
Go ahead.
I just wanted to recognize the presence of our brother Ronnie. And there's a lot of people that came in here. Sir Williams and the rest of it. You guys are welcome.
Sister Stella is on the listening session.
Yeah, I've cited it before. Go ahead, Nonso.
All right, I said now this one now, Mazuruni, good morning, sir. I greet you. They have been kicking you up and on. If your network not strong, make I just hold my mic. Now me you just stop because you know, if your mic is not, your network is not strong, I can pause for you. Ibabuchi, the mic will come to you now. Right now, you see what is going on because I just went back to watch that video, Mazijide. I went back to watch that video our prime minister posted concerning, it was today I'm watching the full video. I didn't know, I think they post half of that video yesterday. So today I'm getting the full video. So what they are not doing, what the Nigerian terrorists, zoo army that have signed ties. Which country did they sign ties agreement with? Their enabler, which was their enablers, one of their enablers country? Is it Britain that they signed the security ties with of recently?
Yeah, they did. They signed an agreement, security pact with Britain.
Okay. Now I want to ask them now, the world now, and everyone that is here. That video, I hope they will go back and watch that video and see how these people are removing CCTV camera. Why are they doing that? Is that not part of development? Is that not part of advancement? If they know that they have not come to our land to commit genocide, they have not come to our land to commit atrocities, they have not come to our land to terrorize our people. Why are they busy taking off cameras from the streets? The cameras that they didn't put. Why are they busy taking it off? Why are they busy taking off cameras from the streets? If they know that they are Nigerians, they occupy the territory, they know what they are capable, they know what they are doing. Why are they taking off the little security cam that is made available, that at least that will be able to show the world how they have been able to capture these terrorists or this so-called whatever they have come to do? Let the world see. Why are they busy taking it off? So this is enough evidence. This should be enough evidence for the world to see and to know the kind of genocide and the atrocities that the Britain and the United States of America's government are aiding the Nigerian terrorist government to come and commit against against us in our own land. Thank you.
Thank you so much, and also for that. As you can see, the cameras that they went and start grabbing from their locations and all that, they're just taking those cameras off so that they cannot see what's really actually going on. But it doesn't even matter anyway, because at the end of the day, there's a lot of it. As soon as they take that one off, and another new camera will be replaced. So that's we don't even have to bother about whether they remove the camera or not. It's just like what of the video making around the social media today is regarding the yam throwing at the mosque, the central mosque in I think in Lagos or whatever it is. This is how the zoo have resulted. You can imagine people going to take yam of all things.
Imagine country that America and the British are having security ties with. Look at the kind of terrorist acts that they are committing in our land. Look at the armored tanks and the Tucano jet. Look at the kind of terrorists that you are giving these arms. You are putting these arms in their hands. They will come for you. They will all come for you. In Biafra land, it is it can never function. It will not work. Watch and see how Chuko Kika Biama will use the Biafran Liberation Army and the Biafran resistance fighters to decimate all of them. Before your own eyes, you yourself, you will report this news.
Thank you. And so, and Rooney, I know that your network hasn't been stable all the time. As soon as you get the mic, we will try to give it to you. Meanwhile, Iba Abushi, you have the mic. Go ahead and greet your friends. Thank you for coming, my brother.
Yeah. Thank you, Mazi JD Work. Thank you, Ugochukwu. Thank you, Mazi Nonso. Thank you, Otunwa Anyiagoge. Thank you, all the formidable, truthful, genuine, Biafran, hungry, and tasty freedom. As the sun is shining today, so shall the sun that sets and rises from the land of the Biafrans. May it consume every evil step that have managed to step their evil foot in the land of the rising sun. As they have come in our land uninvited to destroy our inheritance, the land of our ancestors, the land of equity and justice, it's a must, capital must, swallow them. They can never step out of our land unharmed, because we are fighting for this just cause. We are not fighting against anything that belongs to Nigeria. Rather, we are fighting for what that rightfully belongs to us, which is our right of existence, which was our birthright to be free as a people. That is all what we are fighting for. And finger cross, history always repeat itself, either good or bad. But this time around, it's going to repeat itself bad, because in as much as United States of America government are involved in this evil, supporting the Islamic Nigerian terrorist government to come in the Biafra land to kill us, to destroy everything about us. What happened to United States of America must surely repeat itself. They should also remember what happened to them in Vietnam is going to repeat again in Biafra land, because that Vietnam war was unjust war. They have come to support Islamic terrorist Nigeria against Biafran genuine cause. They must surely go back to United States of America in shame, in shamefulness. The same thing applicable to United States Kingdom, because they are the architect of every evil that has been going on in that land. They will fare woefully, and history will repeat itself again against them, because they have joined hand with evil people. They have joined hand with terrorists, because they want to protect their economic interests in the land they have harvested and destroyed and kept in darkness for more than 60 years. This is evil against humanity. This is evil against humanity. We know this world is full of the survival of the fittest. They thought they owns everything. They thought they owns atomic bomb, owns chemical weapons, but they can never they can never succeed in this their evil agenda. They can never succeed. They says in Biafra, Africa died. But we are going to assure them, in Biafra, Africa must surely resurrect. The world kept quiet. The CNN, BBC, Al Jazeera, Sky News, Sahara Reporter, AIT, all those and that, all the whole foreign medias, international medias, and local medias, they kept quiet, seeing this evil against humanity, seeing this evil orchestrated by these world powers against tiny Biafrans that are fighting for their right of freedom, that are fighting for their right of self-defense and self-determination. They kept quiet. This world, you have proven that this world is unjust world. You have proven that on this world, the truth, those that stand with truth are truly, they don't have one to speak on their behalf. Those that stand with equal right and equal opportunity, those that stand with equity and justice, must surely stand tall. They must surely stand still. They must surely defend their land, which Biafrans are doing justly. For the fact that darkness can never comprehend light, Biafrans stand on the path of light. Darkness can never dwell where there is light. We must shine forth to declare our sovereign state, United States of Biafra, to the hearing of entire humanity. They must know that the hand of Chukwokika Abiyama, all-knowing and powerful God, is on our side, that this world shall know that it pays to stand on the path of justice, that it pays to stand on the path of truth, that it pays to be on the just path. Biafrans all over the world, we are in a state of agony, but finger crossed, we must surely come out victoriously, because we are fighting for a just cause. We are fighting for a fight of survival. We are fighting to keep and uphold our sovereignty. We can never be part of that evil entity again, no matter how hard they come. As they are coming, they are falling in their numbers, and they must surely keep on falling. As far as they are stepping their evil foot in the land of the upright, they must surely fall. And we stand tall to proclaim what that belongs to us. They have been keeping us, destroying everything about us, eliminating those that has brighter future among us. Right from the existence of this planet, the Americans and the United Kingdom, they have been eliminating the best among us. But this time around, we are going to rise. They are going to turn us to become beasts. And that thing they are waiting for, that thing they are expecting, that thing they expected from us must surely comes out. They are going to ever regret of ever fighting against children of God. We are innocent. We came with open hands. We came with smiling faces. We came with truth, which is gospel, but they failed to hear us. They allowed more than 5 million Biafran children to be starved to death. But this time around, they succeeded in doing that. That was them. But this time around, no. If that will happen, millions of Biafrans are ready voluntarily to turn to beasts to take away what that belongs to us by force. They can't stop us. They can't stop us. We have had enough. They have to take their knees off our neck so that we can breathe again. Biafrans is partners. The most important aspect of whatever we are doing now to protect our land is finance. And we have to do it. We have to do it. It's an obligation to each and every one of us. Those that value freedom and hungry and thirsty for their freedom. This is the time for you to rise wherever you are. No matter how little you could afford. Keep on dropping it. Keep on dropping it. Keep on dropping it. No one gives freedom. What we are doing today, American did the same. A lot of countries, a lot of nations in Europe, they did the same. So Biafrans, this is our time. And when Biafrans rises up, I believe the rest of African nations, they must surely rise up. Biafrans are going to wake them up. Because this is the time. We are in a new era. The era of total liberation has come. It has come so that Africans can develop according to their pace. So that Africans can use all their resources, God-given resources, to develop and their citizens start living comfortable like other part of the civilized nations. This is our right. And on it, we stand. No shaking. Thank you, Biafrans. Thank you, our Prime Minister. Thank you, all the government officials. Thank you, you people are doing a great service to humanity. Biafrans can never forget what you have done in this liberation process. You have done marvelous good. Keep it up. I yield my mic. May your days be long. Thank you, each and every one of us. Thank you.
Thank you, brother Ibabushi, for that wonderful submission of yours. You did raise a lot of issues, but at the end of the day, we all know that it does not matter what the BBC said. It does not matter what the CNN. They're silent. They're actually silent. Will matters later on, because when the history of Biafra is written, not by them, not by the enemies, but by us, they will understand. They will have a price to pay. And one of the prices they have to pay is that although they know that we don't have anything to do with them at the moment, so they're actually angry. So they can be silent as much as they want, but at the end of the day, it does not even matter. We are moving ahead. It's just like what they did. The so-called democracy they tried to bring to Afghanistan, the US ended up spending $2.3 trillion. That is what they lost. With over 2,400 and something men and women lost in that war. At the end of the day, this Joe Biden, on one hot afternoon, packed up and ran away, left helicopters, left sophisticated armored tanks, weapons of different calibers to the hand of terrorists. And what did they do? They actually took those things. It's one of those things that the Hamas was using against Israel today. One hot afternoon. What were you running to? You have to plan it. This is the country you've been for the past 20-something years, and all of a sudden, one afternoon, you just pack up and leave. That's to tell you that this world doesn't have any vision. And where did they try to recover the money that they lost? In Biafra land. It's not going to happen. Our Biafra Defense Forces will always be there to protect the lives of the property of the people. It does not matter how they come. They will come. The harder they come, so they will go down as well. We are not hiding it. They can bring any armor tank or jet or whatever they want, bring the machinery from different countries or whatever they want. At the end of the day, our defense forces are there to protect the land. And there's nothing anyone can do about it. Welcome everyone that is still on space at the moment. Onyisa, I see you. Our brother,
Hold on, Mazi Jidewa. Hold on.
Hold on. Mazi code number. Mazi code number, you're welcome. Onyisa, and Triple M2. Guys, I won't be taking too long on the space tonight because I didn't schedule this space so that I can give Stella a chance in the couple of I'll just tell her when I need to finish. But our brother Ronnie, before we come to David, I just hold on a minute because Ronnie has been having a problem, challenges with his network. If we can yield the mic to Ronnie. Sorry, no, sir, please. Let Ronnie go. Ronnie, the mic is yours.
Thank you, Jide. Thank you for always holding it. Thank you, our co-host Ugochukwu. I know Ugochukwu will be smiling now. Yes, always his network is is always on. Thank you, Nonso. Yeah, Ben Chooks, Mazin the number, yes, and David Iba, which you get why. Ifechukwu, Onyisi.
Mazroni, Ugochukwu borrow network. Network.
People, Madam Stella, they here. I greet you, our mama, Christopher, Simon, Eba, Kachukwu, Minister Tunwa, Ochuko, Iwunne, Ebele, my sister. A lot of warriors and lionesses are here. I greet everybody in the house. God bless you, each and every one of you here. You know, we have been keeping the fire burning. The zoo is panicking. They are panicking. If he is my leader, he will be smiling. He said the zoo are panicking. They are. Mazinandi Kalus, he sued them. I really need him to come out soon. And that his laugh. The way he laughed at the zoo and their panic is legendary. You know, one thing is sure. They have come to know that we are not playing when we say we are checking out of this evil contraction this year. So all these, their shouts, their noise, is a kick of a dying horse. I keep telling people, that's what it is. They can't do more than that. We have a prophet, a living prophet, who told us that, see, these people will come. He even said it to his prime minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, that in Olu, in Imo State, that Biafra will come. And we are seeing it playing out today. That shows you that behind more we they do, they show. We are 10 times ahead of these rascals. They should have known that better, but now. If they like, let them report it. If they like, let them not. We are reporting it ourselves, and we are gaining attention of the world. The world is listening to us because Chukwu Okike Abiama is with us, and the Chukwu Okike Abiama is ensuring that our voices are heard. It doesn't matter what they do. Now that they are keeping quiet, let them continue that quietness when we start decimating their barracks. We wouldn't want to start hearing hoodlums in the southeast causing tension in the southeast. They have been pretending that they don't know what is going on. Let them continue in that pretense because we don't give a damn. We will defend our land. We will stop these killers, whether they like it or not. They will not repeat what they did in 1967-70. God will never allow it. It will never repeat itself. This time we know it better. For it to repeat itself, everywhere we go down. They should know that. We are not hiding our mouth when we are saying it. We will not allow you to come and do what the madness you did again. No way. We are defending our land, and it's our right. We are voting yes to end this menace. So if you are still here and you are among those people, on the case Mia, on the case Mia, on what case Mia than you vote for yes, defend ourselves. So because these terrorists, these Fulani jihadists, they are on rampage now. Today, there's a report that all the places you see them fought in Plateau State, they have renamed them to Fulani villages. It's happening. Everybody's watching like idiot. Why these terrorists and jihadists are taking over everywhere? We are the only people resisting them. Guess what? Now we are the bad guy. Because we say, no, it cannot happen. They are mad. If they think to listen to all those their lies and propaganda to stop what we are doing, then they are joking. They must be living in a full paradise. We know more than they know. We know what is coming, and we have taken our stance. Nothing will change it. If you like, call us terrorists, call us miscreants, call us any name you feel like calling us. It is Biafra, it is Biafra. It is Biafra, it is Biafra. We are not going to back down. If you are waiting for our bullet to finish, Mejiribuagu made it clear. He said you will wait to eternity. If you are thinking we will drop our gun, you are going to wait for eternity, because we are not. We can only drop this gun when we have declared Biafra and stand as a country. Then we start governance and administrative works in Biafra land. Anything outside this, you are just wasting your saliva. We are not even listening to you. We don't listen. This period of time is not a time to start doing, lily witty. No. We are lily livered. No way. We are strong as ever. The more you are pushing us, the more stronger we become. Brothers and sisters, you have been doing very well, excellently well, but you need to do more in your giving, in your donation, because this is that hour that God has brought you and I. If you are the one speaking, keep speaking. Even if they like, let them put you in jail. Continue to speak from there. This is the hour why you came here. This is why we shouldn't relent in any way. And I thank our media team. You guys are excellent. You are awesome. 24 hours bombardment. I will wake up, I will see some guys on. Man, you guys rock. You are doing the right thing, and whatever you're doing is producing serious and greater results. And this will continue to do till we get our freedom. So you, US and the UK, you are shooting yourself in the leg. Very soon, this monster you are not doing will come back to bite you. We will be in our country, Biafra, and be listening to your nonsense. They will come for you. It will be in your best interest that you stop what you are doing, because karma is real. Karma is a bitch. Karma knows everybody's addresses. Vietnam is not far away. You should have learned your lesson by now. Taliban is not far away. You should have learned your lesson by now. At the end of that, after giving false hope to those southern Christians in Afghanistan, you just drop them. At the end of the day, what's happening today? So I want each and every one to be strong-hearted, because we are too close to home. I yield for now. Thank you.
Thank you so much, our brother Rodney, for that wonderful contribution of yours. And thanks for coming. I know that the network has always give you a lot of challenges, but it is what it is until Biafra got declared, and everything will work out well for everyone. You did say a lot of things, because these people, it's like what our prime minister put up here. He says how attackers murdered over 200 Nigerians in January alone, renamed conquered Plateau State villages. How is this even possible? It is possible because the government is aiding the whole thing. The government and their cohorts is involved in all these menace. Because what happened? Remember the Emo? Whenever these marauders comes and ransacked villages, the government will quickly bring the military, not there to protect the people, but to take them away from their ancestral homes, and then taking them to refugee camps, which is renamed IDP camps. And then they will actually make them not to come back. They will tell them that if you go back there, anything happen to you, you are on your own. And what happens? Out of fear, they will decide to stay in the camp. Within the next month, you will see these Fulani terrorists that's coming from Futajalan and wherever they're coming from. They will take over the ancestral land. Rename it. Even when you go to Google, you will find out that the village names have been changed. It's not an easy something. It's not something that you can just go and do by yourself. Government has to be involved. They got people that know how to do all these things that makes it possible for it to even happen in the first place. So this is what has been going on. That's why we're opting out. One of the reasons why we're opting out. Because if you cannot trust the government of the day, we're not even talking about protecting the life and property of the people. No. If you cannot trust the government of the day, how? How is it even possible for such thing to even take place in the world? And no one raises an eyebrow. So we know that all of them, they're involved. So that's the thing. So at the end of the day, anyway, Biafra is here. They can't be able to do that kind of nonsense in any territory in our land. They can only do it in other region of the terrorist Islamic State of Nigeria. Thank you so much, Ronnie, for that contribution of yours. And guys, like I said, I won't take too long on this on space tonight because it wasn't scheduled space in the first place. So I realized that I won't be available to broadcast tomorrow. So I decided to make it a quick one today. So I'm gonna be rounding up those on the mic. As soon as you give your closing remarks, we'll be bringing you down just in case if someone else wants to come up and give their either closing remark or contributions before the end of the program. So thank you, David Nana, for being there. I know you've been patient enough for the past how many minutes now. Thank you so much. The mic is yours.
Thank you so much, JD Walker. I really appreciate you. I want to acknowledge and appreciate Biafrans in this platform today. Ugochukwu, I greet you. My own nonso, Mazinko de Namba, Ndewo nwa Chineke, Iba Abuchi, Onyisi, Mazironi, you said it all. You get why. Triple M2, Christopher, our home minister. I greet you, sir. Akachukwu, oh, our minister, Otumwa Mwanya. That's your name, eh? Otumwa Mwanya. Only you know they sleep. Every other person is asleep. I greet you, sir, my minister. Simon, I greet you. Shimon, I greet you. Biafra Free Tech, I greet you, my own comrades. Sir Williams, Uroko, Weke, Ochuko, Faith, Iwune, Eriko, Biafra Extension, Claridines, you're welcome. Please, can you come to the mic? You made a wonderful submission the other day. You're welcome. Chizoba, Ben Owa. Wow, lots and lots of Biafrans. If I continue to greet every one of you today, I will as well lose my line of thought. I really welcome every one of you today. Thank you so much for keeping the spirit. JD Walker. Yeah, the unreported war ongoing in Biafra land. I can assure you that very soon, this unreported war will be reported by CNN. It will be reported by Al Jazeera. It will be reported by international media because of the genocide that they are committing in Biafra land. Please, fellow Biafrans, say yes. Vote yes to our self-referendum that is ongoing. It is very, very important. Your vote will help in ending this menace that the Nigerian state and their British cohorts have brought to our land. Yes, I want to really thank Ronnie. Ronnie have made a lot of submissions that when he was making those submissions, it's like he took words from me. He said a lot of things that makes a lot of sense, just like every other person who have made submissions here today. Nonso, and every other person, Mazu Gochukwu as well. I want to ask fellow Nigerians that are here, because if I'm not mistaken, whenever I come onto this space, I look around those who have been joining, who are not part and parcel of what we are doing. Because if you are a part of us, you must be sharing what our Prime Minister is posting on his X space. You must be at least join others in propagating the gospel and sharing in this e-voting that is ongoing at this particular time. So if you are not part of us, and you are not sharing it, we as well take you to be one of the Nigerian agents in this space. There is one brother here, I've always, each time, for 2 consecutive days now that we have had spaces, he's always coming here. He's always coming here. He's not picking mic. He's not saying anything. I've been going through his profiles, trying to know whether someday, maybe from the preachings or from the information he's getting from our spaces, whether he will be able to align himself with what we are doing. And he's a Biafran. But unfortunately, up to this moment that I'm speaking to you, he has not been able to show that, yes, there is a change in what he is posting on his timeline. And I'm talking of no other person but Prince Nkem. You are here, you are listening. Welcome. And you are a Biafran because Nkem is Biafran name. Prince, anybody can answer Prince. So Prince Nkem, I want to ask you as a Nigerian, have the Nigerian government tell you the reason why, or the British or the American supporters told you the reason why these terrorists are in Biafra land? Have any Nigerian been told, that, have you heard in the news, the reason why the military have invaded Olu? The reason why they are rolling out all their armories, their armor tankers in Olu? You people that are Nigerians, have you been told about the reason why they are in Olu? Because it is the responsibility of your journalists, of your state, to tell you the reason why certain actions are taken against a region, against a state, and against their citizens. And I've read through the news, I can't remember anywhere where they said, oh, they are in Olu because there is kidnappers at Olu, or they are in Olu because there is illegal mining in Olu, or they are at Olu because it is a terrorist camp in Olu, or that the Fulani herdsmen have camped in Olu, therefore they are sending the military to go and dislodge them. I haven't had that news. So if you have not had that news or that information, then you ask yourself, why is the Nigerian military in Olu? Why are they Olu in Olu? And whatever they are doing in Olu, is it for the betterment of the citizens of Olu? Or is it for the betterment of the citizens of that region that they are? Then you come to ask yourself, every day, even today, there are news that a lot of Christians have been killed in Plateau State. There are a lot of Christians are being killed in Benue State. Southern Kaduna, people are dying every other area that the military are needed to go and beef up security in those areas. But in those areas, you will not find any military. You will not find military to defend the people in Benue State. You will not find the military to defend the people against terrorists, their terrorist herdsmen, and their terrorist brothers and sisters in the army, against the Christians in Southern Kaduna, not in Borno State. Then why are they in Olu killing people, trying to kill Biafrans? Why? I'm asking Nigerians that are here. The reason is here as well. The reason why they are killing people in Olu is no other reason but for the fact that Biafrans are exiting Nigeria. For the fact that they want to still maintain that stronghold of the natural resources that is coming from Biafra land. And the reason why Olu is very key is because, just like one of the broadcasts our leader made, our leader said that the liberation of Biafra will start from Olu State. Our prime minister came and still reiterated that fact. And you can see the reasons why these people are in Olu, trying to destroy, trying to kill, trying to maim innocent Biafrans, just for the singular fact that they are asking for their freedom. They are being supported by the world powers that you think about when you talk about Britain and America. These are the people that give the Nigerian government the leeway, the impetus, the morale, the courage to roll out their military tanks in an area that has not been declared war, but they have declared secret war. against our people, against your brother, against my brother, against your sister, against my sister, against our parents, against your parents in our own land. Then you as a Biafran that is here, and you have not shown where you belong to, and you have not shown that what the Nigerian terrorist state are doing against your people, you don't like it. How do you show that? By supporting the actions against this terrorist state in our land. I'm talking about Prince Nkem that is here. You have not shared any information concerning the atrocities that is going on in your own land, in your own territory, by the Nigerian state that you are supporting. You have not seen anything wrong in that. Because because it has not happened to you. Or maybe you are in Lagos or you are in Abuja. In Abuja, na national cake. What happens in Biafra land does not concern you. That is why you as a Biafran, you'll be sitting on the fence. Atrocities are going on in your land. And you have not even been courageous enough to speak about it, not even to share information for the world or people in your timeline to see what is happening in your own community. Shame unto you if you are a Biafran and you refuse to do that. And the question I think I will ask everybody, do you think that America and Britain can succeed in this fight that they are helping the Nigerian state against the Biafrans? They can never ever succeed. Our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, in one of the broadcasts, he said, there is only two ways that you can get your freedom. Either by election, when you have your representatives and they represent you in the house and they can ask for referendum, then they can be given referendum. The other way around is by fighting, choosing the way to fight your freedom from the oppressors. And this broadcast was made some years back. And our leader, before this day, our leader have already told the line of our prime minister. He said, we Biafran people have chosen to fight. And that is why we are fighting the Nigerian government against their terrorist tendencies in our land, to have our freedom, to take that which belongs to us. So do you think that America, that UK, Britain, the Fulanese can ever succeed in this fight? It is practically impossible, because 1967 to 2023-24, this 21st century, 17th century, 19th century to 21st century can never be the same. And we are fighting this freedom in multidimensional ways, just like our prime minister said. We are still fighting in a democratic means. That is why our people continue to sit at home. That is why this self-referendum is ongoing, where everybody is expected to go and say, either you say yes or you say no. But people have to say yes, because if you have to say no, you have to give us the reason why you say no to your own freedom. While we are fighting democratically, we are also fighting ruthlessly to make sure that the terrorist state, Nigerian state, can never have your way in Biafran land. Remember, in 2017, 2016, every day in the news, you see them, military, they roll out their tanks against IPOB. Then was IPOB. They say because proscribe, they are in proscribed indigenous people of Biafra. Their hideout, they invaded their hideout, they captured this, they killed this. People are saying that 1967 can never be 2012. In fact, what happened in 2017 can never happen again, not in this 2024. Where our people were rounded up and made to swim on the mud, where some are killed indiscriminately, where some are arrested, taken to the bushes and shot, and their bodies were floating in Oji River. It can never happen in 2024. How many years? After 7 years, those things can never happen now, because right now we are ruthlessly ready to take out the terrorists and their terrorist tendencies and their supporters. So if you are a Biafran and you are still in this space, You are not supporting our prime minister. You are not supporting any of our gallant people, gallant warriors who are here preaching this gospel. You cannot share their messages. You have nothing to contribute. You're just sitting on the fence just to come here and listen, and you go without having to make any changes. My brother, make hay while the sun shines. Or start now to look for that goat, that black goat, because by the night, you can never see it to catch again. It is very, very impossible that you as a Biafra, when Biafra come, then you feel that now you have arrived. You come and join us for Biafra to come and eat nkwobi and enjoy yourself. And the government will do everything for you. And you'll be proud to be, say, you come out and tell you are a proud Biafran. Why people are dying in the bushes? Why people are fighting for your freedom? Why people are laying down their lives for you and for me? Why would the Nigerian government even take out a security camera that is mounted just for security reasons, if they are not the reason why those securities are mounted? Because the reason why you mount security cameras is to see when evil are happening in your place. And for the fact that they are the evil, that are the reason why those security cameras were mounted. That is why you see them going to remove those cameras, because they don't want their atrocities to be recorded. But they don't know that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Mazi Simon Ekpa, our prime minister, the Biafran Republic government in exile cabinet, they are sensible, intelligent people. Every Biafra land is cornered, wired with security cameras to show to the world how the Nigerian state have killed and killed and killed. And now they can no longer kill. They cannot have their field day like they used to have before. So that is why they are crying. For the fact that they are not reporting what is happening. America and Britain and all these world medias are not reporting it. It's because they are complicit. They are part and parcel of the problem. They are supporting the killing of our people. They are supporting the annihilation of our race. And you as a Biafran, you cannot even rise up to even say a word against them. You are part and parcel of them. And when Biafra come, we are going to treat you as one of those who fought against the liberation of their people. We are tired. There is nothing that Nigeria can offer to a Biafra, any Biafra, anywhere you are all around the world. Majority of Biafran, when you finish your school, you go and look for greener pastures abroad because there is no work for you to do. Even when you graduate, have you seen any Fulani man or any Hausa man when they get after finishing from the university, irrespective of the fact that they come by low class, they don't even pass their exam, but they are the people that you go to seek for employment in various companies that is in Nigeria today and offices. If they don't give you work, you are not employed. But you that have masters, have degrees, you are the one that is looking for job to Aboki. You are looking up to Aboki to give you a work to do in a country that your natural resources are being used to develop other areas in that same contraction. This is really pathetic. It's really painful. And you as a Biafran in this platform, and you are not doing anything to help your people get out from this God-forsaken country. You are keeping quiet.
Please.
It's very, very unfortunate. So please, this e-voting is very important that every one of us should join hands and make sure that our people vote yes for this referendum so that this menace that is happening in Biafra land can no longer continue. And the good news is that no matter how much they try, they can never subdue the gallant Biafran Liberation Army or the armed forces of Biafra. Thank you, my fellow Biafrans, as I yield my mic from my location. Ndewo no mo Chineke.
Ndewo, my brother. Ndewo, thank you very much for that wonderful submission of yours. I'm sorry for letting you cut it short a little bit to an extent because of the time constraint that we have at the moment. You did say a lot of things, and you mentioned someone like Prince Nkemo or something like that. You know, you understand what's going on in this struggle, not struggle, this liberation phase at the moment. We have Biafrans, just like our Prime Minister, whenever he's on space or maybe he has hosting a program, he said that he welcomed the friends of Biafra and the enemies of Biafra. Whatever thing that you're doing and you haven't got enemy on that, you know that you're not doing well. You have to have someone, that's why there's an opposition in government. So you have to have someone to prop up those problems and then you get them fixed. Because Ibru says, Onyewu says, all those things with information. So those people that does not support our government, does not tweet, does not follow our prime minister, and then they still want to come to our spaces to listen or whatever, it does not matter. We know that the MI5, they're here, the CIA, they're in our programs, so it's not a big deal. We welcome everyone. They can do whatever they want, they can plan whatever they want against Biafra, but at the end of the day, they're not going to succeed. It's as simple as that. So we don't care who comes to our program, as long as they don't get mic, because before I give somebody mic in my program, I will make sure that we scrutinize their page and then know whom they are and all that. That's by the way anyway. So thank you for what you said. And one of the things that you make, you say, there are those people, the so-called BBC and the big megaphones and media houses, we know that they're complicit as well. So they're in support of the Islamic State of Nigeria because why? Because of their interest, the so-called interest that they have in Biafra land. So we all know that it does not matter whatever they'll do. At the end of the day, they're not going to succeed. So we have our Biafra Liberation Forces that is doing the needful. So just like one of the tweets that our PM did a couple of minutes ago, it says breaking. It says the United Nations Relief and Works Agency for Palestinian Refugees, UNRWA HQ, the headquarters in Gaza, they've blown it down because already Netanyahu have warned, I think 2 days ago, he asked them to leave. He asked them to leave that office because what they are using there is for terrorism against Israel. So Hamas has been using it as a terror command against Israel for a very long time. Little did we know, a couple of weeks ago, it comes to our attention. Already we've known this for a very long time and we've been shouting about this. The United Nations that we know today have become a terrorist organization by having 77 registered members from there on that UN refugee, whatever agency or for Palestine.
Yes. Sorry,
77.
Sorry, brother. Sorry to cutting you short. You made a very valid point mentioning United Nations. And it's the same this United Nations that some idiotic Biafrans are saying, oh, who is approving this your referendum? Who is standing for it? Who will sign it? Who will see it? Look at what United Nations is doing to Israel. Then think about how they are going to support your freedom. That is just what I want to pinpoint. Thank you so much.
Exactly. Because the thing is that how can your enemy help you? It does not. It doesn't work that way. It's just a common sense. The United Nations there, which have been bought over by the Islamic countries in the Middle East, because they are doing their bidding, isn't to the extent of someone that is collecting the letters from the box office. They bought them over. So most of the top hierarchies in the United Nations at the moment are they're from Islamic countries. So they're doing their bidding. By having 77 registered personnel that worked in that agency, and then 11 of them actually took part in that siege on October 7 last year. Seven actually crossed into Israel territory to perform that terrorist act that got thousands of people killed, women raped. But at the end of the day, what did the so-called United Nations as a body did? They did not do anything. The only thing they did was to condemn Israel actions. That Israel is committing genocide. Can you even believe that? So, if just like the Efulefus and those idiots that are still hoping, that are asking our government the question that who is going to accept, we don't care. We are not telling them to come and accept our referendum result. We are there to announce it before the end of the year in Helsinki, Finland. So whether they like it or not, it does not matter. Biafra will be declared and they will have our soldiers, our men to defend the land. So if they want, they can go and get 1 million Tukuna jets or whatever they like, or armor tank, or get machineries to come and fight for them. They will never succeed anyway. So just that's the Biafrans should be aware of that. So we don't care about it. Go ahead.
Let me just chip in on what our brother just said something about that when they talk about BBC and all those things, the reason why most of us we do what we do in the media is because these people does not have forehead. We just have to do everything humanly possible to make sure that, you know, we have all it takes to, you know, to report what's going on, what we are seeing, and what is happening around us. In all this time, they were able to, you know, they tell our story, they narrate the way they want, they twist it the way they want, and all those things. And when you talk about United Nations, I've said it here multiple times. You know, Nigeria mold our people in a way that, you know, they take everything for granted. They mold our people in a way that they look safe. They are not that people who can give order, that can be, you know, that they look themselves like they are not complete human. Nigeria mold them that you have to, there's somebody out there, one name that you have to make something to happen, you know, like a United Nations International Criminal Garbage Court, you know, this, you know, they just, the way they make them feel like, there are some people, they make them feel like once you get a visa, it does not matter what is the visa. Is it a working visa? Is it a tourist visa? Is it like a visiting? Is it a family reunion? Then do not. And you can see somebody who went to school, they will give you just what's the point I'm trying to say? They make them feel stupid. Sorry to use the word. You know, somebody will just get a visa. He does not even know anything about the country where he's going, who is going to pick you up, where is the hotel reservation, what are you going to the country to do? And even the agent will tell a Nigerian, let me make it in general now, our people in that one Nigeria, the agent will tell you that I got you a visa of 3 months, and he will tell you it's to a working visa, but the visa is a tourist visa. They make them look just what that person said. Do you know why he believed the person? He's a visa agent. His name is tagged visa agent. So I have no right to make verification. What is the status of this visa? This is the level they have reduced everybody, including some of our people. That is why they don't know that they can. For example, there's something I want to tell you right now. In the IPOB before, the prayer of our people is, where is these intellectuals of our people, our brothers who are intellectual, lawyers, you know, those that have firms abroad, politicians in different parts of the world. Listen to me, oh, this has been their prayer. Listen, oh, okay, along the way, the politicians in the ones from the Biafra land in UK, they are automatically made Sabo, automatically brand made. Some few of them Sabo. Some of them, I think there's one in Poland, if I'm not making a mistake. There are in Canada. There is in USA. Some of them have automatically and fearful to, you know, to offend who make them who they are, which is Zoological Republic of Animal, where they got their visa travel, where they fraud their visa through Oluwale. You know, they are scared. So that somebody who knows his real age, no come expose him. But there something. One with a clean record, genuine came out. Which one of this prayer, that's why I call Simon, our PM. Let me just use the name people understand. Simon Ekpa, the PM of Biafran government in exile. Prayer answer from the first day I spoke to him. That was the name I called him. I called him prayer answer. This was the, because I attend the meetings. In my house, then do IPOB, one family, drink water, take oath in my own place. Every time they come, I cook food for all of them. I am fully committed like this from day one. So these guys, their prayer, where is all these intellectuals of our brothers? Then Mr. Simon come on board. Some of them say, yes, when is our leader Simon going to have a discussion? That was our discussion then. How is he going to come to these two people to talk? Finally, boom, it happened. They have an interview. Everybody was happy. Unfortunately, some people who are criminal decided. The point I'm trying to make here, the average mind of the people believe in one zoological. I've given you an example of a visa right now. I'm giving you another example that concerns us directly. This man came. He made mention that if you need 100 men, I'm 51. And he's capable. He is Tap every, when he said that word, I have no doubt. I wasn't even like, who is this guy? What is, let me go. I have no doubt because I have made research. Even the mother of my baby, they are from my base. He's a white person. He make research about him immediately. I showed him the video. He said, wow, this is a tough guy coming here. I said, yeah, you can see that. There was the point I'm saying here. Some people decided because he refused to join their evil gang. Some people came and said he's a fraudster. He even tried making fake visa for people. Some people take this serious without just like as I said to you, a statute of visa, and they label him criminal, this and that. That is the second reason why I said whenever I come on Twitter, I said each and every one of you who stand with him from day one, you are an angel and one of the most smartest people on the planet Earth. Also, our sister Tochi came and made that revolution here. That he saw these things because she's not ignorant, because she's not dumb, because she is a daughter of Biafra, because she is the real, through the way the father trained her, a real blood Biafra. She went and made research on herself and joined the Biafran people and what they are doing. See, so average Nigeria will listen to the garbage without even checking the status of the visa, the status of prime minister, who he is. Their prayer of all time. I have been with them. They have been singing it like a song. This has been their prayer. But one came who is 50 in one. But they have never seen even one came out. Everyone that came out, people from asylum camp, will tell you that they are in charge of immigration, ESN. They will tell you that something is happening. Nigerians believe lies and just anything you just form. Fakeness, they love it. But once you are real in what you do best in your field, somebody just came out and said, forget him. That's what they believe. You know? So in every ramification of their life, that is the reason why these people, all these years, the Biafrans in the one Nigeria, all these years, they could be, let me give you an example, like few examples. They can win World Cup. Brazil is nothing because they go on the fake ones. They never think of the good one. They never go for the best. Even in the government, a brother tweeted where Monkey took, one of brother who tweets very nice things, about Biafra, tweeted where Monkey take over a car. This is an example of Nigeria, but they cannot drive it. They take everything from the best. They like anything that does not exist, just something garbage that does not exist without verification. But the difference of Biafra today is that Biafrans understand that I don't need one small girl there in Geneva to come and tell me how to live my life in the land of the ancestors. Why his grandfather, Port Harcourt and his cohort, and the Lugard are making the oil from ancestral land with small Catrona line, who is their watchdog. And I will sit back and allow such a thing. You make a research. Who is Catrona line? Why is she there? Who is it? Who is he working for? Why is he have to campaign for election in your own territory? Even Solo, the professor, will take a picture with him and tell you people that our land is changing from black to white because Catalana have taken picture with me. Go level to the core. But today, there is Biafrans who can go and make a research. What is going on? How is it? What is happening? This BBC, why can't we make our own media? That is why you see Minister of Information at Parawa 247. These men and women drag us out here. You must, even if you are driving with one hand, co-host and speak out. You are BBC of Biafra, United States of Biafra, and there is a BBC and CNN of United States of America. It's the same thing. You think they are more better than you? Is it the makeup they put on? Or is it the flashy camera? We can also fix it. Get it in your head. I'm not saying like I'm shouting, just that it pains me to see that we look ourselves as inferior. That we cannot look at who is PM and who is those working in the government. These are best in their field in the whole world, from every part of the planet Earth. Then what are you waiting, the citizens? You are waiting for one small girl who did not even pass the exams. Through his Port Harcourt father, got opportunity in the UN, terrorists. Those are representing Nigeria in the International Community Criminal Court. Bring their names. Let's see. Those that inspector of police in Imo State of our own. Inspector of police, bring the name now. Aboki. Everything is false. And we cannot continue allowing force to be taken our own life. Their journey to Europe. I'll give you an example. Make a research of what I told you right now. Many travel to abroad. They do not know the status of their visa. These are graduates. Go ahead, my brother. It's so.
Thank you, our co-host Ugochukwu, for that wonderful submission. Like I know you're always passionate in regards to when you speak about all those things. And before I go ahead, I want to recognize the presence of Admont. Please, sorry, I would have done it before Ugochukwu started, but I was a little bit late. Admont, please, you're welcome, and our sister Becky, sister Warrior Queen, yeah, you're welcome, and our sister Obi Chicago. You're welcome. Now I know this. You're still using this old picture for our prime minister. So now, now I started to recognize that. Thank you so much for being in the program. Like guys, like I said, we're rounding up. So I'm going to go through those in the on mic, and whoever that speaks, then I will probably have to bring them down if we have enough people that's needed to come up to speak, because this wasn't a scheduled program. It's because that I won't be able to host tomorrow, so I decided to do it today. So I wanted to give our sister Stella the time as much as we can, so that I know that she's going to drag it all the way to to morning time, my own time here. So that's why we're going to start taking 2 minutes on those on the mic for your final submission and all that. So I think we'll have to first of all. I think I've seen Onyi say before. I don't know if he's still okay. Onyi say please 2 minutes because we're rounding up. I'm so sorry.
Okay, yeah. Good morning, every of us on space this morning. I'm so grateful for this space. They said the topic says the unreported war ongoing on in Biafra land. Yes, how would they report it? We are the BBC of today. That's why we're on space every day, trying to let the world know what is happening. And I love so much the zeal in my brother Ugochukwu. I love.
Onyi say, you're having problem with your connection. Maybe you have to go back. You have to go down and come up again. I'll give you the mic so that you can maybe conclude your.
Keep calm.
Okay.
We are getting closer. I'm only praying for our brothers who are in the homeland, our warrior men, asking God to keep them on, give them the strength, give them the wisdom. As we are doing our best, let God continue to guide them. Guide every one of us who are fighting genuinely, who are using their acknowledgement, their wisdom to put in their best. And most especially our PM, who is doing his best every day. There are many things going on spiritually. There are many things going on unknown to us because they are not happy. They are not happy that we have gotten to this stage. And so many people are not happy, but we pray that it will overcome everything. And I want us to understand one thing. In this struggle, if we don't have those who are against us, we won't go further. In any man who doesn't have people who are challenging him, that man cannot make it. And whatever is coming up, we are equal to it. It can never be greater than us. We have been born into this generation to do exceedingly great things, and we must do it, whether by fire or by force. So I want to acknowledge everybody, the GD worker, Nonso,
Onyi say you've been having issues with your
yes, I'm having an incoming disturbance on my vibes. Yes,
Go ahead
so
and conclude.
yes, so I want to give space to every other person. Like Sister Stella, all these days you guys have been cooking this very food. I have not ate it. Everyone, see me. Me and God and attend to this call that is coming. I'll get back to you. God bless you all. More grace to your elbow.
Thank you so much.
Jerry, are you? I can't hear you. Maybe it's from me. Or...
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you now. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
It's okay.
So I don't know what happened. Something just shut me down. Luckily, I got co-host. So, we'll thank Onyise for his submission. Like I said, guys, it's like what our PM just tweeted. He said, something was British economy have officially entered recession. Figures shows. That is he said, we told UK that as Nigeria go down, they will follow for the evil that they have done against Biafra, using Nigeria to build London. Of course, because these people, they've been doing all this for a very long time. Remember what Onyendu told them? They said, this little monster that you are feeding will come back one day to bite you. And that is what exactly happening to them. First, they existed the European Union, they think they're smart, because they're all dependent that they will keep milking Biafra until the end of life. But it did not happen. This generation of our people decided that enough of that, all of those nonsense, and at the end of the day, we are taking our country by fire, by force. It does not matter who stands in our way, we're going to push them down. They are all going down one after the other. We're not hiding it. If you bring AK-47, we have bigger and better weapons to fight the enemies. And we are fighting them. We continue for the past 72 hours, like you all know. There has been a heavy fight between the terrorist Islamic State of Nigeria in Okigwe State of Biafra land and that of Ihiala. So it's an ongoing something. It's been happening for a very long time, and they're picking up their people in body bags. More than 100 of their people have fallen. To date, we have destroyed almost 12 of their armor tanks. It started from yesterday from 3 to 5, 7, 9, 11, and now it's around 12. So at the end of the day, we are winning this war. It does not matter whoever that comes, if it's British or US or whomever, they can send the mercenaries as much as they want. At the end of the day, they will never succeed. It's our land. We're fighting for what rightfully belongs to us. We are not going to invade other people's lands or try to subject people to abject poverty or whatever or what have you. So we are fighting the right cause. That's why we'll keep winning. That's why we'll continue winning. And thank you so much, Onyisa, for that. I know that it was your network. Someone was calling you, disturbing your phone, and all that. So, guys, we'll be going through the mics and those on the mics. And Triple M, you've been holding on to the mic. Just take your 2 minutes, please. Don't exit it. Thank you.
Hello, my good people, my fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom. I greet us once again today. Hope I'm coming out clearly.
Go ahead.
Yes, my dear brother. I know time was given, but that will make me not to, recognize some of us here. Good worker, Gochuku, I hear you. I hear your voice. We must continue. David, Nana, Ben Chukas, Nonso, Ibawuchi, Onyeisi Biafra, so on and so on. Onyeka Chukwu, Emeka, oh Sister Stella, I greet each and every one of us. Anything that we are seeing now would let us not think as if it was a mistake or it's unknowingly. It is written. It is written already. Our leader, Mazen Nandikal, have already prophesied this. These guys, they don't want to, they refused to adhere on the truth, and they don't want the truth to prevail. Like what we just said now, that little monster they are feeding will grown up to swallow them, and this is the time. This is the same thing. Sometimes when I sleep, I woke up, I say, no, this, I don't know how they organize, this Bible we read, because I began to see what is in the Bible. It is exactly what we Biafrans are facing, because from Genesis to Revelation in the Bible, we are going step by step, and our man and the Cal have already lectured us, prophesied every damn thing, and everything is going step by step, and that is how it's going. Just now, look at God said He will fight our battle. He will fight our battle without we knowing. You know where He started, based on what our leader Master Kal have been, on his preaching. Some people will call him, Onyisi, what are you saying? Are we to start? We are ready for war. He told them, wait, it is not yet time. Even when he came back from UK in 2015 to Nigeria, when he said that it is time, I will take the lead. When he came back, which they arrested him, he said it. And he said that it is time for him to come up. Now it happens. And they arrested him, according to how he said. Every prophecy, every broadcast he made has come to pass. The only thing that left is Biafra. I wonder why people are still, sitting on the fence, still doubting if it's going to come to pass or not. For you to say every down thing, the one that baffles me more is that of Tinubu. That of Tinubu. Because who would have believed? Nobody even knew that Tinubu was on the line of thoughts. But at the end of it, it came to pass, and it happens. Now, God wants to destroy this particular entity. It started from cutting their wings. You see, Niger, they spend our money, buy exotic car to Niger government, in the sense that they want to, enhance their security reasons. They build a railway. This one is the one that we know. The one that we didn't know, we don't know about it. Now, before you could know what's going on, before their very eyes, enmity came between them and the so-called these people, Niger. That relationship is now limited with other countries. Now look at the situation of the Nigeria. I keep saying it. Our prime minister have already said that he's going to declare Biafra on November, between October and November. But I promise us, I still tell us, I've seen it, Nigeria will destroy itself before that time. Let's still mark today's date, 15th of February. The citizens of Nigeria that will not be like Nigeria before that time. Because everywhere, everybody will be in disarray. Just the water is boiling. The water is boiling. Because as I'm talking to you as of today now, on my area, a liter of fuel is 700 naira. How many people can afford it? This is from filling station. Then our roadside is 1,000 naira per liter. So this is how it has been going. Time shall come when everybody will come out of their house and block roads. And I pray that let our people not join them. It has happened. It's already started in the north. They are now protesting. You can't hear any gunshot. You can't hear anything. They started protesting. I plead for our people. The only protest they need to do is just for them to go inside their house and cast their votes gingerly, wildly, without any force or any drag. That is the only thing we need to do, because now we have a hope. We now have a hope. We no longer believe in that so-called contraction. So that is exactly what I want to let our people to know. Then another one is our contribution. That our contribution is very, very important. It's very, very important to us. We have to intensify. Now, going by our report today, they say unreported war ongoing in Biafra land. Vote yes. Yes, we must vote yes. This, they will never report it. The reason why they will never report anything is that if they report about the war going on there, they would want to report it on their own favor, according to what they did in years back, between 1967 and 1970. But now, we the Biafrans, we are everywhere. We have taken the airways. We have taken the publicity. Once they open their mouths to broadcast, they will not broadcast in our favor. They would like to do it in such a way that it will favor them. But that chance is no longer there. They can never do it again. We are already there. That's why it looks as if they keep silent. And they will keep silent until the day we will exit that country. They will be themselves. They themselves will announce our exit, that Biafra has finally left, and they will congratulate us first. I hear you, my brother. I use my mic at this moment. When our sister Stella comes online, we shall continue from there. Thank you, my fellow Biafrans. We must continue. All power to our able Prime Minister, and more grace to our spiritual leader, Mazdi Onyendu.
Please, the host, I have an information. The host, please, I have an information. There's something going on this voting thing. Somebody called my attention yesterday evening. I was waiting to be on space without that distraction. That some people in Biafra land are collecting 500 naira to vote for people. So I told the person to please get me the picture of the person doing that. It's supposed to be assisting them to vote, not to be collecting them 500 naira to vote. So please let us begin to make this acknowledged to people so that the people will know that they are not meant to pay money for the voting. They are not meant to give somebody a ransom to assist them to vote. Please, it's very essential. Before people will not start thinking that, oh, they are paying money for voting. Please. Somebody caught my attention that he voted and the person collected him 500 naira and gave him a PIN code. I told him, no. It is not done that way. He should send me the picture of the person and then let me know what he voted for him and how he got the code to give him a number. So I don't understand what kind of vote is this. So let him give me his Gmail. Let me know his voting. Actually, if it was actually he voted him and collected 500 naira. Please, thank you.
Yeah, sorry, but I'm sorry for that. You know, that particular one is just for you to verify from the person that did that. If that person went to a cyber cafe where a BA center where they are working with their system, you will pay them because they subscribe to them to network. But if it's a personal phone, you don't need to collect money. But you know,
yeah,
people do business.
It's not a cyber cafe. He said it wasn't a cyber cafe. So I told him it's not a cyber cafe. You give me the detail of the person.
Okay, thank you, Oyinse, for that information. But the truth of the whole thing is that, you know, like if you have said the opposite side, maybe we'll start maybe complaining about it. In Biafra land in the homeland at the moment, no one is going to use their own money and give somebody so that they can vote. It doesn't even happen that way anywhere. If you say it maybe in reverse, maybe people are being given money. Whose mark is on? Simon Peter, can you mute yourself, please? So if you have said that maybe some people are giving people money so that they can vote or something like that, okay, maybe we'll start thinking about it. But someone to pay someone money and then they can vote, no, it's not even possible. Maybe it has to do something like Triple M2 said, probably it's got to do with either subscription or something, or internet cafe or something, or what have you. But ordinarily, in what is going on in Islamic State of Nigeria at the moment, you cannot go and give somebody money for you to actually vote. And by the way, the vote is free anyway. So if people are having issues, they can come.
Thank you, my brother. You know what my brother just said now, just like when somebody come on air here to tell us that he voted twice, we try to shut that down.
Exactly.
Our minister 247 also came in. You know, we just shut that because that is the narrative they want to give. So, my dear brother, such a thing, we know that our people are still close with this contaminated disease called Nigeria. We all know that. So they can bring anything just because there's no how to paint something beautiful. Biafra of this present age now is something amazing that even the world they are scared to discuss about it because it cannot defeat any propaganda you want to present. You cannot defeat those that come to face you in any media you just bring out. So if someone's saying that they collected money for him or all those things, please, from our PM, from the Biafran government, from those in charge, from our sister, our professor, Choma, and everything that our Minister of Information is free. So whatever anyone is doing there, please get your information. We understand that you are because I'm not gonna say that it's closed. The neighboring company called British company that is there is a contaminated disease. So we are not surprised to hear such information. But in Biafra, if you want to get any information, from our information minister, from our PM, from those in charge of the voting, which is who started, showing an example of the vote to our professor from the government. So please, there's no need even to talk about it here because all those narratives, they're just a beautiful baby. You don't know how to paint him black. So you just have to find some garbage things. Everybody, the whole world know how criminal mind and the attitude of the zoo, and they are just a little close to us. So you can expect any propaganda, but you just have to shut it down here right now. And the investigation will go on the ground to find out who do such a thing and take care of it. Thank you.
Thank you so much, our co-host Ugochukwu, for that. Just like what we said, like the zoo can propagate anything. They are good at doing that. Just like one of the tweet that our Prime Minister tweeted a couple of minutes ago. It says, breaking: Nigeria Upstream Petroleum Regulatory Commission considers moving unit from Abuja to Lagos. And then the PM was telling them, after relocating to Lagos, whose mic on is this? Someone, Peter, please, if you don't mute your mic, I'm going to take you out. So and the PM was telling them that hang on, let me get it. The PM was telling them, after relocating to Lagos, start exploring oil in Lagos because Biafra land will be hot for you. You see, this is one of the reasons why these people doesn't want to speak about this unreported war ongoing in Biafra land at the moment, because they are all in for it. They are all in together. One thing that they needed in Biafra land is the resource that's there. That's the only thing that they're more interested in. They don't care whatever that happened to the ordinary citizens. So they are more interested in what they get. Their own interest is what they're trying to protect here. But at the end of the day, they will never succeed anyway, because they are bound to fail from day one. So like I was said, someone, Peter, you did say something that you wanted to give us information or whatever. Please don't go more than 2 minutes if you're there. And stop promoting your mic, please. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm sorry for my mic being open. Yes, this information that
We can't hear you, Simon Peter. We can't hear you, please. Maybe go down and I'll bring you back up again, and because we can't hear you. Nonso, can you give us your closing remark, please? 2 minutes, please. Thanks.
Just give me a minute. I'll be back, please. Thank you.
Okay, no problem, my brother. David Nana, your closing remark, please. 2 minutes. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, JD Walker. You see, just like what you just said right now, the information, our Prime Minister also tweeted that the British economy is into recession.
the boy doing the code he's giving to people. That is number one. Number two,
Who is
3
speaking,
persons
please?
meet me today and was telling me that.
Jerry, can I go ahead?
Go ahead, David Nana.
Okay, yes. I was saying that the British economy is now into recession. You see that warning our leader gave to them. If they don't let Biafra go, they are going to suffer the consequences of one Nigeria. And that is actually playing out at this particular time. Yes, on my closing remark. Who is this again? On my closing remark, this unreported war will soon be reported. The media will be forced to say the news as it is, because by the actions and activities of our gallant men and women at the Biafran Liberation Army, they will have no alternative than to report the war as is going on. Then secondly, fellow Biafrans, whether you are on this space or you listen to it later, we are really appealing to every one of you who are undecisive, who have not made up their mind to support this liberation. Let me tell you, it is for your own good and that of your generation, even yet unborn. But if you decide to still remain and know whether Biafra is actually coming or not, the consequences of your action will be very grave. And don't blame Biafrans for the action they are going to take against you and your generation in the nearest future. I yield my mic from here.
Thank you very much, David Nana, for that closing remark and that wonderful submission as well. Those people that are still hanging on the fence and the ones that are claiming that they're waiting for Mazin and Dikane to come out before they can support the movement. If anyone at this moment, with this movement, at this point in time, at this critical time that Biafrans all over the world is voting for our self-referendum, that will actualize everything that we've been doing right from the 66 program to this moment, it means that person is not a Biafran. So if anyone is still in doubt, they should have woke up by now. So there's no excuse. So if anyone is still telling us that they're hanging in the fence because of one reason or the other, maybe because they have issues with our prime minister or whatever the excuse is, we will not buy into that idea. So it's either they're in or they're out. When Biafra get declared and they don't want to come back home, then they can go and have a field day with the Fulanis at the north. That is as simple as that. We are not begging anyone at this moment. The time of those preaching have gone past. We are not talking about our vote and our vote and our vote and our fund and our fund and our fund. It's as simple as that. Thank you very much. And I want to recognize the president of our brother Jaja Goson. Welcome, my brother, and the rest of the guys that are coming. Unfortunately, we're closing. I know that maybe Jaja will pick up the phone before because we're rounding up at the moment so that Stella can probably pick it up from there. Go ahead, Nonso, with your closing remark. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I'm very sorry for taking a little bit of your time. My closing remark is going directly to the United States government, especially the so-called Anthony Blinken, and it's also going to the UK government, the British government, the British terrorist government that are enabling the genocide that is ongoing right now in Biafra land. My message to them is that I just want them to understand that their mission in Biafra land is failed on arrival. Because now I understand when you were trying to, when you were trying when you were summarizing what really happened in Afghanistan and how the American government lost that war and the role they played. So when you were saying something towards that, I now came to understand that the reason why Anthony Blinken was in Nigeria a few weeks ago. I also want them to understand that we are not dumb, we are not stupid, we are all learned, and we are all seeing all everything that is going on. Because all this while in Nigeria, you never come to show any sign of security because we know Nigeria has been in a watch list on terrorists and those who persecute Christians. You never come during that era to come and strengthen your ties or maybe want to come and help or assist Nigerians then. It is only when now during this period, immediately you heard, after even when the kidnapping of our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you never come to say you want to seek your lawyer to permission to come and practice in Nigeria. No. When we were agitating, when we were carrying flag, you never see any reason why for you to come and say, okay, now let me see what is going. When the Boko Haram were killing the people of Plateau, of recently, we're killing them in hundreds, and in Kaduna, in all over the Hope, all over the Nigeria, burning houses, killing people, bombing. You never showed your concern. But it was only when even when our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped, you never showed your concern. It was only until this time you saw the handwriting on the wall, the Biafra self-referendum. Then you start running helter-skelter to do what? Running helter-skelter to come to the zoo to support them in terrorizing and killing us in our land. And the British government are also supporting them and refusing and paying deaf ear to see the genocide and the killings, refusing to report, even if it is not only in Biafra land. You even refuse to report the killings that have been happening. You refuse to report the killings that are happening all over Nigeria, all over the places, even in Benue, in Plateau. You refuse to report it. You turn your deaf eyes, you turn your deaf ears, and you keep on giving them arms. Whereas the ones that you have given to them all those while are now in the hands of the terrorists. You are there, and these same Nigerian terrorists that you are strengthening ties with are recruiting Boko Haram terrorists into their army, into their air force, and you are there. How dare you come? Look, instead of Biafra not to come, the whole world will turn against British and the United States of America government. This is my submission. Let them watch and see. This is not my word, but it's the word of God, and this is the word of God. I'm telling you, it is a word of God. Instead of Biafra not to exist because of the British government and the United States government, because of the evil road that they are playing, believe me, my brothers and sisters, the whole world will turn against them. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, and so for. Can you mute your mic, please? Thank you very much, and so for that wonderful closing remark from yours. You know, like It does not matter whichever just like our Prime Minister always said, they might as well gang up. By the way, United Nations is their HQ. So that's where they make all these plans and whatever. But at the end of the day, just just have a look at that video, how Israel Defense Forces blow up that terrorist camp called the UNRWA agency for whatever they used to attack Israel, because Netanyahu warned them, I think 48 hours ago or so, to move everything out from that place, because it have come to his notice that is these people, we cannot pamper all these idiots anymore by being politically correct. That is why all these things is happening. He called it what it is, and he told them, he gave them time frame. Who knows, maybe they still have, he blowed up the whole thing. So that place have been leveled, just like what our Biafra Defense Forces did in Okigwe. They've leveled that prison. It's one of those places that they've been kidnapping our people, putting them in there and harvesting their organ and selling it. You will see a soldier that is being paid $33 in a month as wages. You will see him driving a car worth 10 million naira. You will begin to wonder. This is what they do. That's what they do. They will always like to have that opportunity to go to the southeast, because that is where they're going to do the crime. But at the end of the day, we will get all of them. Those they enable us in our land, we will get all of them. We will get all of them. They have to pay for the whole crime that they've committed against Biafrans. Thank you very much, our brother Nonso, for that wonderful closing remark of yours. Ben Shooks, please, don't exist 2 minutes, please. Thank you very much, your closing remarks. And before you go, please, wait. Before you go, I want to recognize the presence of our Minister Ugo 247. Thanks for coming, our brother. Unfortunately, our program is about to end, and I think either Nonso, Jaja, Becky, or Stella will be picking up from here. It wasn't a scheduled space, like I said before. I was supposed to be tomorrow, but because I had something else that I have to do, so I decided to come today and just do the program. Thank you very much. Ben Shooks, you have the mic. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, Mazi JD. What we are now is evangelize. America and Britain has been strangled already. They have no way. I trust our frontline men. They are doing wonderful, absolutely wonderful. So our people, what we need now is courageous, no fear. We will stand these people till the end. Our time, this is our time, and we will not give them any time at all. Everything belongs to us. Evangelize. Thank you.
Thank you so much, our brother Benchus, for that quick one. Our co-host, have you got anything to support to what Benchuk said? If you're there. Okay, it sounds like Ugochukwu is not close to his mic. And
I'm here, my brother.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I just want to use the opportunity to, as our brother said, encourage our people. Our front line is amazing, and we just have to do everything humanly possible to do the needful and support them. And also the Britain and the station. I just want to achieve something to say that it's better because of some good people of Britain. Their government should come down from their high horse and understand that, and tell their people that we have been developing this country with stolen money, and those people has waking up. I said it here last time. That Niger, they make Paris dark overnight. That they wake up, UK will be dark and cold. The whole what they call it, heater will go off, because where they are stealing that gas and everything is going to be shut down by the owners. But it sounds like a joke. But here it's happening. They should come down from their high horse and tell their terrorist company, their terrorist company built as their ancestors, Flora Shaw and their lord Lugard and Port Harcourt, all those criminals. They should tell them that, let us allow these people have their way. We don't beg them to. Let these people get their country and build it the way they want and negotiate a deal. You can buy whatever you want to continue from where the stealing one has getting you people to, instead of frustrating your people. Because some of them in the House of Representatives, they are all criminal, because there's nobody with the right sense will be working with the Nigerian government. That is a normal person. So the point here is that let them come down from their high horse because of the good people, the good citizens of Britain. Because your government refused to work with humans, but choose to work with animals and terrorists. That's the point I just want to make. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Ugochukwu, our co-host. Thank you so much for that. And just like one of the tweets that our Prime Minister, he said, we have witnessed the terrorists burning down markets, villages, and communities in different parts of the Southeast. And the government in exile have no option but to fund the Biafra Liberation Army with equal arms and firepower to defend the Biafrans and protect. Since the establishment of the Biafra Liberation Army, insecurity have dropped in the 40 states in the Southeast and South territories, but the only insecurity remains that of Nigerian state actors. And those Nigerian state actors who are there, we all know who they are. They are the Southeast politicians, the intellectuals and their cohorts. The like of the outside actors are the like of Chinas and Worudem. Those that have been using as mercenaries against our people, pinpointing our men, and doing all manner of evil. The likes of treacherous Ejiofor and their cohorts, they are the outside actors. All these people, Madubugu and the rest of them, they will all answer one after the other. Because maybe they will go sense so. We will not spare them. It does not matter how long it takes. Remember what our leader said, Mazin Nandekanu. He said that your enemy, you can never beg your way out of your oppression. You must rise up and fight for it. That maybe later on, nothing is going to be right. The only reason why these missionaries from the US are in our land today, and the only reason why they are fighting tooth and nail, because they have found out. Sometimes when you begin to tell someone story of something that is going on, they will say they have to come and look, and they have to come to themselves and see it with their two eyes. That is what they've been seeing the result. And Azu, they're never truthful to them. At the end of the day, they decided, they have to come and confront these people. They have come. 100 or something body bags, they went home, Kigwe. The same number, or more than that, is happening in Hiala at the moment as we speak. The only one of the reasons why they are in our land today, again, is because of this voting that we have started from the 1st of February 2024. Because they realize that this is a big spat on their face. The terrorist Islamic State of Nigeria have never conducted a free and fair election, not even a single one, right from the first one that the British conducted before, during the Chambolic first election. Everything has been rigged from day one. There was this a joke about someone was telling a politician in the US then that, it takes you people for 24 to 72 hours to have the result of your presidential election. He goes, yes, that was fast. He goes, your own is not even as fast as that of Nigeria. Because 6 months before the election, they've already know who the winner is. So you can imagine, to tell you the kind of place that you are dealing with. These are born criminals from A to toe. The only thing they understand is corruption, 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 corruption. That is one of the reasons that we're exiting the terrorist Islamic State of Nigeria. Our good result that is coming out from the voting that we're conducting, that our government is conducting, is one of the most painful things that they're going through. They want to distract the fact that the information is right there, everyone can see it. At initial time, they thought this was a joke. They thought it was going to be a mirage. But at the end, Biafra wasn't a mirage. It was real. It was reality. You are looking at it right in your face, and the date has been said. No human being can ever reverse it. It is going to be sacrosanct. It's going to be before the 3rd of December 2024, Biafra is here. They can jump up and down and do whatever and somersault. Those days, just like what Becky used to say, they say they can go and hug transformer. Unfortunately, there's no light in either of them in the zoo. So they might as well stand on top of it and jump. It does not matter what happened. We are going home. We are homebound. I thank you guys so much, and I have to give a Jaja Godson to close this special. Thank my brother for coming. Is Jaja there? Or maybe Jaja is okay. Go ahead, my brother.
Thank you so much, Jody Walker. I salute you. I'm at the market. I greet each and every one of you. My brother Guchuku, Ben Chooks, I salute you, and also David and Simon, all Minister Maziogo 247, I salute you. Warrior Queen, I salute you. Christopher Queen, I salute you. Simon Eba, our own sister, Obi Chicago, I salute you from here. Stella, my sister, I greet you from here. Tunwamoyo. Our minister, Maze Nkodinamba, I salute you. Ebere, Cyprian, Ochuko, everyone on the space. I hope I'm coming out.
You're audible. Yes, go ahead.
Yes, that's good.
And Iwunne, I salute you. Iwunne, it was unfortunate the other day you requested for the mic to speak to Biafrans, and Twitter space could not allow you. They bring the space down. So we're still looking forward to hear from you, my sister. I salute you from here. So I salute everyone, Biafrans. We must have to continue the work that we are doing because of the unreported genocide going on in Biafra land since 1967-1970 to date that have continued unabated. That is why we have chosen this pain to be on the media, to make use of what is at our disposal, to make sure that the ordeal of the Biafrans are being reported to the right quarters, that the pain and the agony of the Biafrans are being made known to those that wants to care and even those that doesn't want to care. And those that pretend that they are helping us, but behind they are the ones killing us, to tell them that we already know what they are doing, that we are not naive or fools to their activities against our lives. These and many more are the reasons why you must go and vote yes, to end this menace, this suffering of the Biafrans. There's no more bigger pain that we will find ourselves today than what we are already going through. Why everything is turned upside down today is not as a result that Biafrans are not hardworking, but because we have been joined together to marry a janjaweed, where you are pushing, you see, you're suffering as an engineer to fix the engine of the vehicle, bringing tires and everything that will make the vehicle movable and moving smoothly. And the person that you are in the same bus with, that are moving to the same direction according to how it's meant to be. Once you tie the tire, they will go and lose it and they will sell it. They will not just lose it and keep it, they will lose it and sell it. You put engine, they will lose it and sell it. Before you come back, you'll be thinking that the vehicle is still in order, not knowing that everything that will make that vehicle to move have already been loosed. That is what we have been seeing in Nigeria, that today Nigeria is like a vehicle without tires, engine or anything that will make it movable. That's why Nigeria keep on going backward and backward on daily basis. And it will continue to be so until Biafra is restored. So this unreported war, Biafrans will continue to report it. Nobody ever believed that today that Biafra will be in the limelight in the whole wide world. When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu started reporting the genocide going on, debunking all those that needed to be debunked, setting the record very straight, and the Prime Minister joined and said he wants to change the narrative of yesterday. And changing the narrative of yesterday is to report those things that have not been reported. And that is what the Biafrans has been doing and will continue to do. To report those killings that the world has covered under the carpet. To report those genocide that happened in Biafra land that the world paid blind eyes to. And pretending and doing everything to support Nigeria as if Nigeria is a viable state. As if Nigeria is a good place that somebody that is human will dwell in. Because had it been the world, they did what they're supposed to do if their hand is not in our pain, if their hand is not, if they are not the ones sponsoring the genocide happening in our land, they would have revoked whatever alliance they has with the Nigerian terrorist state. Every one of them have ranked Nigeria as the number third, or number, instead of putting them on number 4, instead of putting them at number 1 that they're supposed to be, they put them at number 4 terrorist country in the wide world. And upon that, you're still sending them money to do what? You already tag these people as number 1 terrorist state and as a state that kills Christians, but you're still funding them, sending them arms and ammunition. The arms and ammunition that you're sending to them, what are you sending it for? You're sending it for them to continue the genocide, because the genocide they are causing is directly benefiting you. And this reportage is what the Biafrans has come to do, and we are doing it to the best of our knowledge today. And those that did not want to hear our voice are hearing it. If you believe with me that today the most important thing that the Nigerian terrorist state is fighting is this media. They will tell you that what is happening in the media is a menace. You ask them, is the media more menace than what Nigeria have stand to be today? From the day one that Nigeria was created to today, what is happening in the media today and what Nigeria has come to be, which one is the menace between the two? These are people that the menace of Nigeria is paying. So whatever that we kick against that menace to put food out of their mouth or their table is a menace to them. But we, the Biafrans, the genuine ones, will be the one to report what is happening the way it is. Without the Biafran reportage, the killings happening in the north today, the brown envelope journalism will not report it, because they know if they didn't report it, that the Biafrans will report it. So for it to be as if there's something that they are doing, so that Biafrans will not go and report what is really happening on ground, where people 5,000 are killed. They know if Biafrans get there, they will report that 5,000 are killed here, and these are dead bodies. They will go there and report that 500 people actually were killed, and they will cover the trace of the other 4,500. And this is the job that we have chosen to do, and we will do it without any compromise, because what we are fighting for is our life. We are fighting to be where we're supposed to be. We are fighting to get what is rightfully ours. We are not looking for anybody's own. We are looking for what is ours, and that is what we are going to get. So Biafrans, be proud of yourself and be proud of what you are doing. Be proud of yourself and be proud of what you're doing. If you're part of these Okokondem group, be proud of yourself. Be proud of yourself, because the Biafrans has come to do the job by themselves. 1967, 1970, we are solely dependent on the West, that they are good people, that they will report what is happening to us. Even when there's something I was thinking about the day before yesterday, and the thing began to pain my heart. I just felt like I should start crying. Day before yesterday, I sat down to ponder on the activities and what the US is doing over Biafra issue today. I said, Bruce Merrock is a US citizen, and he found himself alive. That history is still there in the United States and in the world archives. That 1967, 1970, that the young boy of the United States citizen found himself alive as a result of this menace and genocide that is going on in Biafra land. And in United States today, presently, override that sacrifice, ultimate sacrifice of their citizen that he made, that young man, because of what they stand to benefit. This United States and Britain, there's nothing different from these two. If United States will ignore the death of their own that died in their land, how much more can British ignore their own citizen that was kidnapped from Kenya? Just ponder on this. If United States can ignore the death of Bruce Merrock that
set himself ablaze as a result of their ignorance, as a result of their lacheland, as a result of their ignoring the reportage of what is happening to the children of Biafra 1970, that they paid blind eyes to, and over 6 million children were starved to death. And Bruce, having a hint of this reportage, set himself ablaze. How can this be happening and everybody is moving on as if nothing is happening in the United States? Since that time till now, United States have not has not felt or done anything of concern to show that actually the sacrifice of our son to these people is something that needed to be honored. United States has not honored the death of their citizen. That means United States did not really value their citizen if that citizen is going against what they stand to gain in other people's oppression. Remember, British ignored Mazi Nnamdi Kanu today because of what they stand to gain in Nigeria. United States ignored the death of Bruce Merrock because of what they stand to gain in Nigeria. Let's think about this. Nobody is coming to save us. We, Biafrans, will save ourselves. God bless you.
Thank you so much.
And there will be no Nigeria in the few coming months. That is the message we are passing to them. There will be no Nigeria between now till October to November this 2024. We Biafrans are going to make it possible. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Jaja Gosson, for that wonderful contribution and probably a closing remark. You did say something regarding Bruce Merrock, because what that guy has shown to the world, especially to the United States government, is that you people are here not doing anything to help these people that we all know, through the help of British and its cohort, were committing actively genocide in Biafra land, but no one raises an eyebrow. And he did that not in his house. He did it in the public. He set himself alive and died in the cause of it. And we thank our government, the Biafra Republic government in exile, from our Prime Minister for recognizing Bruce Merrock during the opening of our HQ in Maryland, Baltimore. Because that shows that the government actually remembers such. A lot of people have forgotten, or a lot of people didn't even know about this issue until that day, during the opening of that Biafra house in Baltimore. That recognition alone, it's something, because that house was actually named after Bruce Merrock, and his picture was still there up to now. And even when Biafra got declared, we will still have that picture even in the government house, because he merited it. Forget about all this, just like what Judge said in his program yesterday. You see all these people that say that they are the what do you call it, the elder, the political elders, or how did they even put it? All these big names that you keep hearing from these people, they always like for people to always kiss their legs. Let me just put it in that way, because this big name, political elite. How did they even put it? Is it father of the nation? All this nonsense is something that they so confide on themselves all the time. And people start looking at them as a demagogue or a semi-god or something. And did they even live up to whatever they call? No, they don't live up to their names. Because they are solely interested in what goes in their pocket and that of their family. They don't even care about anyone else. But look at what Bruce Merrock did to us. That awareness alone that he created then is still evident today, because even this particular moment, the US is still actively supporting the terrorist Islamic State of Nigeria in Biafra. They have missionaries. But who is going to speak for us? No one. We have to do it, just like Jaja said. We all have to do it. It's like this hosting of a space of a thing. Anyone and everyone can do it. It's just a question of you having the guts and just try for the first time. I remember the first one that I ever done. Jaja was one that dragged me from the Umana to that professional space. The same day, I ended up spending almost like 8 hours or so. But at the end of the day, here am I today. So we have to preach that gospel, because no one will ever say this. No one will come and tell our story. We have to tell our story ourselves. Because at the end of the day, we all know that Biafra is here anyway. It does not matter whatever they do. This is just by the way. But we have taken over the space, both in Twitter, both in Facebook, YouTube, and what have you. We are everywhere, just like our PM said. The government and everywhere. So my people, we all have to do the right thing. The unreported war ongoing in Biafra land today is as a result of our ongoing referendum vote. It's as simple as that. Because they wanted to rapture up the whole thing because of the good news that is coming from them. You can imagine Biafrans voting online because they thought that this will have to be like something like some people will come and stand on the line and start doing LUP 72. But our PM and our government took them by unannounced. So now they are actually angry with the whole thing. That's why they are trying to make sure as much as they can, because the numbers of more votes is coming from Biafra land. Just to prove that narrative that that propaganda that like they were forcing people to say no. People are willingly sitting at home at the same time they are voting. They need this freedom more than those in the diaspora. That's why they have more numbers there. So we thank them. And for those that haven't done so, please, it's very, very important. Regardless of anything, we see now that we have gotten the 2 million that our government said that they needed now. At the moment, to declare Biafra, it doesn't matter, it has to be up to 20. But at the same time, we still need to put this record straight, because this is actually the first referendum vote that has been conducted in Africa. So it will go a long way. The amount of forget about this 70 million of dot in a circle that they keep complaining about all the time. It does not matter. And please, for those that is asking for mic and all that, because we're rounding up at the moment, so somebody is going to pick it up. I don't know who is going to pick it up. I don't know if Stella, you can go on the, come on the mic and see if you or whoever that's going to do it. I need to know like who is going next or something like that. Because
Jedi, please allow our brother tech guy.
yeah, no, I'll give Tega. I know, I'll give Tega. I just wanted to know, like, if I think Stella is Stella still here? Let me see. Yeah, she's still here. Stella, please, if you can come on the mic so that you let us know if you pick it up from here. Because after Tega finish and Ugochukwu comes up and then we'll be gone. Tega, it's your mic, please. If you can make it snappy, like 2 minutes, please. I'm sorry. Thanks so much for coming, my brother.
Thank you so much, JD Walker. Thank you so much, everybody. My elder brother, Ugochukwu Biafra, Minister Otumamaya. Everybody, Jaja Godson, Stella, I see everybody. Queen Beauty of Biafra. I am very happy that every day we summon ourselves here by the spirit of Biafra to make this message, to let the world know what is happening in our land. And I am not taking any of you for granted. It's not easy. Being on space for 247 is not easy. But of course, like what my brother said, Jaja Godson, he is in the market. And of course, he still have time to be here. In order not to waste anybody's time, let me go straight to the point. I want to talk to our people, or especially those who are doing business in Abuja, those who are doing business in Lagos, and those of you who are comfortable wherever where you are domiciled. Please, I am begging you. This stage where we are now is a stage whereby we are left with devil alternative. If you go front, you will die. If you go back, you will still die. Now, if you remain where you are, you will leave. If you remain where you are and equip yourself, you will leave. There is no amount of money you are making in Lagos State. There is no amount of money you are making in Abuja that is bigger than Biafra. This is time we will go and get a loan. It's no longer time we will bring what we have, because what we have is not enough now. We need to support our government. We are the government. This government is our government. Of course, this government is not accountable where we are saying we need accountability. And accountability, you can see it yourself. Everything is playing out. You're seeing it that the Janjaweed has come to kill, to steal, and to destroy. The war is going on, and the silence of the Yoruba media, the silence of the Zoom media has confirmed what our Prime Minister has been saying all this while. Now, what do? Please, I am begging you. That building, because I drove somewhere, I was coming back yesterday, and somebody, called me to help him do something in Gwarimpa, in Abuja. So I drove to Gwarimpa on my way back, and I saw one beautiful estate, and I saw one of the tech entrepreneur there, and I'm like, this guy is doing. Let me call his name. He's a very popular guy in Anambra there. He's into tech. He's doing well. And the guy that I was with me in the vehicle told me he has bought so many houses in this estate. I'm like, are you kidding me? He said, yes. I said, when did they start this estate that they are finishing? He said, this estate, they started in January 2023, and today people are buying it and buying and buying. I said, let's enter there. We drove, security checked us, and we entered the estate. And the guy told me that 99.5% of the people who owns property in this estate are Igbos. They started looking at the guy. He said, yes. He said, this guy you see here is because you see him. And this guy you see here, has almost 10 houses in this estate. When I came back home, I was so quiet. My wife was asking me, what is it? I was just thinking, what is going on with our people? What's wrong? What's wrong with you people? This time around, if you have been given $50, we have to maximize it by 500%. We have to do something as quickly as possible. If you have been given $5,000, make it 15,000. Yes. Let's finish this zoo. Let's crumble this nonsense and get out of here. What is the meaning of this? Our people are buying properties, doing all sorts of things. They don't even care. Each time you talk about government in exile, they will look at you like a tout. Like, are you serious? The other day I went to Emma Plaza to buy a laptop. We were discussing about Biafra, and one Hausa man was telling one Igbo guy that, look, Nigeria is finished, walai. Nigeria is finished, walai. The Igbo guy is still insisting that there is nothing, that even America passed through what we are passing today, we are going to be fine in the United Future. And I was just looking at this guy. What is wrong with you? You are listening to me. I'm asking. You are in Lagos doing business. What is wrong with you? You are in Abuja doing business. What is wrong with you? How much the devil give you to sustain you forever? What can anybody give you in exchange of your freedom? What do you want to see that you have not seen? What evidence do you want to see that have to show you that Nigeria have collapsed? Accept what you're seeing today. I am begging you. Time will come when that money will be irrelevant. I'm telling you, when Biafra is restored, nobody need that money. Nobody. No bullshit. Now we need it. We need this money to sponsor, to support this government. I made a reference one day on this channel, on this space. Then it was good man that was occurring this. They gave me mic, and I narrated how ordinary Merua, how the shoe shiners in the street were sponsoring Buhari during election in 2015. All of them were contributing 5 naira, 10 naira, because all of them has radio. So they are always alert, and they are speaking outside in that radio. Each time they say go and pay money, they will contribute money and gather and give one person, the person will go and pay. They are paying for Allah because they know this is jihad that is going. So they are paying for jihad. There is no any other. If Mazi Simon Ekpa did not give us Biafra through this mandate of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, it will be even if Biafra have to go, it will be difficult. Now that we have it at the right time, we have a soldier who is anchoring this. What is wrong with our people? Is it because we are keeping quiet? If each time we come to space, we are not talking to them in a harsh way. Very soon, I will start mentioning your names. I'll start calling, yes, You know me, most of you who are listening to me, you know my voice, you know where I'm staying. I'm not afraid of you. Support this government. Let's do this thing once and for all. I am begging you, please. Time will come when we will not beg you again. I'm telling you. That money you are doing Bitcoin chief, Bitcoin nonsense. Bring that money. This is time this government needs this money. What's wrong with you? Thank you, JD Walker. Thank you, Mazi Ugochukwu. Please, let me allow others. I can see some people are raising and let me allow others to. I'm just angry, honestly. Thank you.
Thank you so much, our brother. Go ahead, Ugochukwu.
Just go ahead, brother. I just want to
Okay.
say thanks to our brother and I appreciate him.
Yeah, thank you so much, the tech guy, for coming. And I listened to your submission and on the judges program yesterday, because even at the time I have it's almost 12 a.m. here. So the time I have wahala. That's why most of the programs sometimes when I wake up it's almost like finishing. And then we don't give marks anymore. Like we're rounding up already. Before Jaja, please, Stella needed to say something. I don't know. Okay, I'll probably give them one. Stella,
Yeah,
go
thank
ahead.
you. Good afternoon from here. Good afternoon, everyone. You were asking me if I'm ready for the space. Yes, but it depends.
Yeah,
If
exactly.
Jaja also is ready, I don't know. So we
Yeah,
can
that's what I mean. I don't know
organize
because I
it
just see
here.
him.
And then
So
to the
because
topic, the unreported war ongoing in Biafra land. Unreported. They are not reporting. Anybody that is supposed to be reporting that is not reporting, it then means that person is involved in the war, is part and parcel of the people killing. So when you see Sahara reporters that are not reporting, then they collude. If you see Daily Times, they are not reporting. They're also colluding. So that's what it is. Thank you, everyone.
thanks,
JD, I gave somebody mic. It was a king of kings. So we
yes,
don't
King
know
of
when
Kingdom. I'm with you. I'll give them
our
one.
ancestors will come here, so we'll just grab them fast.
Yeah,
Just I
I'll
give
give
them
them
mic.
1 minute. King of King, can you go 1 minute, please? Because I'm rounding up already.
So
Hello, good
sorry, so
afternoon.
I can go. Should I go and start, Jaja,
Yeah,
or do you want to start?
yeah, that's why I
Jaja, are
wanted to
you
hear
there?
from Jaja, because I don't know why his hand is up. So maybe
Jaja, are you
King of King, wait
taking
first.
credit from your neighbors now?
Please, let King of Kings go. I'm not having a scheduled space. Stella can go. There's something I want to say. I want
Okay.
us to laugh as we'll be going. There's something I posted on the Jumbotron. King of Kings, go. Before we go.
Okay, so let me go. Should I go and open space while
Yeah,
you
yeah.
guys are
Start,
concluding?
start, start now, Stella. Jaja,
Okay.
yeah, start.
So bye
King
bye,
of King,
everyone.
you have 1 minute, please. Go ahead.
Okay, yeah, good afternoon from the homeland. Are you hearing me?
You're audible. Go ahead. You got 1 minute.
Yeah, yeah, good afternoon from the homeland. I'm calling from the homeland. So I'm so much in love with what you are doing over there. So you're like, with the God bless you, you put so much. So I'm very happy. So this is my first time on calling. I always listen to your program so much. I listen it a lot. So you're like, what I want to say is that, in short, you're like, I'm short of what I'm thank God for everything you people are doing over here. I thank God so much because you people are making us proud because a lot is going on. I see a lot. Yes, thank God that you could just rise up. To my prime ministers and when they pass serious, I so much thank God for bringing someone out to your stand for us. I don't have much to your set. Serious. I'm from Akwa Ibom. I'm from Akwa, so someone else from Akwarawa. So you're like, I thank you so much. My promise, my minister of information, Akwarawa. So I thank God. I listen to you people a lot. So you're like, for you people to just grant me a chance for me to just speak out. You're like, I don't know. You're like, with the tears, I'm thank God for you, what you are doing. We are in tears in Nigeria. We're in tears. We're in tears a lot. Seriously, if you have done a much, you're like, if I say your life, you start to be explaining what in my life alone. From I don't see you say about other people to your life, carrying on what is going on to my life. Seriously, I will not be able to just say it. If you will not be able to just hear it out enough. So you're like, I don't know, for my heart, I thank God for what you people are doing. Seriously, you are wiping out our tears in Nigeria. Yeah. Seriously, serious. I just like whenever I am always online to listen to you people, to listen to what you are doing. Every time I'm online, seriously, I sometimes used to wish like to be with you people, to say a lot, to like say what is my mind also, but I can't, brother. Maybe sometime maybe at work to be listening. Sometimes I download it maybe later on to listen to you people when you people are done. So you're like all of you in social media, seriously. I thank you so much for what you have done.
Thank you, King of Kings.
I've started my boat also. I do my boat. I'm also my family aspect to do it also. I already do my best also to carry out my family aspect. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. I end my mic.
Thank you, King of King. Thank you. I know it's an emotional something for you and all that, but at the end of the day, it's going to turn. That emotion is going to be for the good because what our government. Can you mute your mic, please? What our government is doing is for the benefit of all, including we here in diaspora, because as well, so they are doing wonderfully well for us. And I know that Jaja have comedy something that he posted, and I'm Moshe. If you're there, 1 minute, please. Your closing remark or maybe opening remark or something. Just 1 minute, please, because I'm running up at the moment. If you're there.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Since 1 minute, let me just use it to shout out for our Prime Minister. He's doing a great job. He's doing a great job. Udo, I said good morning. Good morning from here. Good afternoon. Good evening. Long life. I see your hard work. You are taking it the way it's supposed to be. Thank you very much. Udo, Esa, this is the time. Let's support. Let's support what we are doing. Please, I'm begging everybody. Biafra, Akwam, wherever you are, all of us are one. Let us get up. Imaribema Palo, Vadodo, Esabaya vote, Va create Jimmy, Va vote, Mareka. New dimension, new dimension, Imaye. Vadodo, Gibaraye, Eke Toilet, Eke Akio, Egibaraye, Va Palo, Va vote, Va continue, Va vote, Va support America. Udo, we love you. I give you a kiss from here. Thank you. Carry the go.
Thank you, our brother Amosha, for that. You always give that thumbs up to our Prime Minister, and you speak through our wonderful Biafran dialect of yours, so that just to give that information to our people, so that they understand their responsibility and what they need to do for just to make sure this vote goes on. Thank you for that, Amosha. Jaja, ngwa comedy.
Thank you so much. This is not comedy. This is reality. As they refuse to report them, we won't report them for them. If you look at what I posted on the Jumbotron, there's a newspaper that said the bandits, but we are reporting it the way it should be written. The terrorist Fulani now rape women in Zamfara. Indigenous lament. That the indigenous women in Zamfara are lamenting that the terrorist Fulani are raping them unabated. Then, there's another thing I sent on the Jumbotron. This guy, the horse there, heard what is happening in Zamfara. That the way the Fulanis are raping anything that they lay their hand on, both the goat, both the women there, both man, both dog, and everything. And this guy went to touch the horse, and the horse said, "This is the way they used to start." And the horse kicked him at that oblockers that he will use to come and rape him, so that he will see where he will use to rape him. So even the animals are now awake. They are fighting back. The rape is not too much. So the animals are fighting back. So you need to make this video go viral so that other animals will see it and the other dogs and goats will see it
And
and begin
avoid
to
Fulani.
retaliate. Thank you so much, dear friends.
Thank you, brother Jaja Gosson, for that wonderful sub that you posted on Jumbotron. Because it's true, because our Minister of Information have said it, that these people, in your here, they don't even care. More but at the end of the day, like it's better because Emma saw your paranka, but I'm really. So this is what they plan for us, and it's turning back to hammer them back. So now they will understand. They let them lament too, because we have been the victim of all these things from day one. But I the happy knowing on the Litozania Balaka at the moment. Thank you so much, Jaja, for that, and everyone should try and repost that this thing as well, so that Kanuma and Nile not gonna know to matter. Yeah, they're gonna name. Ugochukwu, your closing remarks,
The
please.
horse was just looking at him. The horse was just looking at him. In the mind of that horse is saying, "Where are you going again today? Where are you going?" Not today. He's not going to work for you.
Ugochukwu, your closing remark, please, so that Kaimish is here. Thank you.
This is funny, but it's reality. It's very good that we are doing the needful. We are informing human, also informing animal. There is Agwan on Akreka in the north. Anybody that wear that jalamia, that tie something like this, once you see, I'm just saying it's enemy of progress. Guys, by the way, I also
There
want
is
to.
danger. Danger. The horse is sensing danger.
The horse is sensing danger. Once you see them, that is the one thing they wanted to use Hope Uzodinma and Asari Dokubo to bring in our land. And for the glory of God, we were able to. It's not gonna be possible, because I think that from the one, I believe that where the root where I come from is capable, equal to any tax. It's just that the right people to come out at the right time. And even our leader, who is a prophet, he said, those that were called, those that were born for this, he knows that he have a special people in our land, and when they are out, I strongly believe that now that they are out, the world is getting it hot. And I want to also use this opportunity to capitalize on what our brother Tech guy said. We need funds, please. Nothing is much, whatever you can, just do it, just as long as, it doesn't, imagine each and every one of us, we are just doing our possible best to put $1, we are having millions of dollars. So please, I know that as I was saying before, we are equal to any tax. And as he said, once after the declaration of Biafra, nobody's gonna ask you, just only those that have their need, they will definitely get the need from Biafran government. Look at our brother who just came up now from one of the Asian brothers from the Akwa Ibom. He's so excited. Why? Because look at Zamfara, the terrorists, but they call them bandits. The terrorists themselves, Nigeria, which is a very evil place, they will leave people like this who rape women. They will call someone like me, who are fighting to liberate my people, a terrorist. What does a place like that tell you? But they call these ones bandits who go out and rape people's women. Our people have lived in the north for many years, do their business for many years. Have you ever heard the name they used to call our United States of Biafra, people from that part of the world? There's a name they call them. They call them Igbo people. You never heard that Igbo people, all the years of living in the north, building, what did they give them? We established, you look at our high, everything just go together. Our brother, tech guy, he just saw a brother who built mansion, have more than how many houses there. You understand? Who are just making sure that people develop their place. But these people, they come from Sahel only to come and rape and grab land and rename and kill people, waste people's life and rename the name of the village. That is what they bring. Then do everything humanly possible, even those on the street paying one naira, two naira to put their Katurera brother into power. That power is not just for them. He's gonna use the influence to rule our own people in the cell. That is why you see they do everything humanly possible to keep that world one Nigeria. And that is the reason why that we will do everything humanly possible to destroy that one Nigeria. You see, everything is going in accord. So if you don't understand this, and those are brothers who are, who are out there still building houses, buying land in Lagos and Abuja, my dear brother, I have such people also. They are still at this moment, but the only thing I do, I just call them up because I tried to talk, they didn't listen to me. But the only thing I want to say is that the disease of contamination of Nigeria is unbelievable and uncomparable. The best thing that is why we have gone, apart from like liberation of Biafra, we're in a rescue mission. These are people to be rescued. Sometimes when you are angry with them, you just don't need to be angry. But just that they have been contaminated. That is why I make narrative of once you are in Nigeria, you will see somebody who is well educated will be issuing a visa to abroad because the person giving him a visa is visa agent. He's not interested to know the status of the visa. He may be a student, but they gave him a tourist. But the reason why he did not verify it because the visa came from visa agent and he requested for student visa. But something has been handed over to him, a tourist visa. But the reason why he cannot, so they all request to have America, better life, UK life, Canada life, Australia life, some countries in Scandinavia life, but they are being handed over a zoo, animal kingdom, a company. So they are living, they don't even care the status they have. So this is what the point I'm trying. Maybe anyone here who are not getting it, I'm explaining it in a layman way for you to understand the mess you are into. So we just have to speed up, as our brother the guy said, because the rescue. Because if you don't do this right now with this kind of squad, the best squad we have right now, the best citizens of United States of Biafra, and come together in a unicord. This is not about South, East, or all those garbage they formed. This is one spirit, one people. If we don't rescue these our brothers right now, don't be surprised. Such a wonderful person. I call him a wonderful person. It's our blood. Because if he's not wonderful, he cannot. Maybe go and check him where he come from. He was able to build himself. Maybe he went to Abuja with a poly bag. But today he have an estate. He's a wonderful person. We let's just call it. It doesn't matter that zoo has contaminated, but he's a wonderful person. He's smart. He built himself. If we don't do fast to rescue them, zoo will destroy such a person. These people may be needed tomorrow in the United States of Biafra when they understand, when the juju will hold them for something that this ignorant will go out of their eyes and they understand that they are not having, they're supposed to have America, but what they have is a zoo. When they will be able to identify the status they have, that this is a useless status they have been parading around all their life. They may be very, very useful with ideas or whatever they may bring on the table. I'm not saying all the fools will be brought to the table, but that is my own. But those that are on board, do the needful. Just make it speed. Because if not, such lives we have, such wonderful people we have, we will lose them in the hands of demonic kingdom, in the hands of useless. Let me not sound like a church person, because I'm not one. Let me not in the hands of the most useless entity called Nigeria, in their hands. So I thank you, my brother. I'll have to let you go because Auntie Stella is already
Yeah,
past
that's
me.
what I
So
was
you can
going
join
to
me.
wave hand
Thank
for
you
you,
so
but I
much.
just
Yeah,
let you
thanks,
to
my brother.
continue.
Have a nice
Thanks so
time, and
much.
I salute you all.
Thanks everyone on
Thank
space.
you, thank guy, for your contribution. And Mike will please join Stella. I will share it on my wall. Join us so you can take a mic there. Mike will, because I see that you're a newcomer from, I think, yeah. Please join the other
Exactly.
space. Yeah.
Yeah, I would have given Mike, but because we haven't got enough time, and not only that, because Stella have already started, because we told her to start, and then she's on already. I thank everyone for coming tonight program, and Stella is picking it up already. And thank you guys. I thank Goshuku, our co-host, David, and Amuche, the tech guy, Mika. Sorry, you have to, Stella have picked it up already. Simon Eber, Christopher, and there's a lot of people here. Our own Jaja Goson, Nonso Shimon, Biafra, Free Energy Tech, and the rest of them, Ebero Kafa, and the rest of the guys here. I thank you guys for coming out tonight's space, and I'll see you next time, probably next week or something. Thank you guys so much, and let's all go to Stella's program. Thanks. Good night. Bye.
Thank you for people that tune in. People helping to people that voted, congratulations. People that voted, congratulations. People who are yet to vote. It's only but 2 minutes to vote. 2 minutes. It doesn't take more than 2 minutes. Just click on the link. If you have your Gmail already, click on the link and it will take you to the steps, like 5 steps only in 2 minutes. The first one will give you where you will put your Gmail and your password. If you need the link, inbox me. For people on the TikTok, please inbox me everywhere. Inbox me on Facebook, on YouTube, on Instagram, on anywhere. The first 5 stages, once you put your Gmail account and your password, the next one is your details. You put your name and date of birth. The next one is what? Your state, United States of Biafra, 40 United States of Biafra. Choose your own. If you are confused, choose any of them. If you are confused, choose any of them. The next one is your county. Now, after that, choose any county. Don't say you didn't see your county. Choose anyone because there are many counties there. Some have 3 counties. So just choose one. The next one is where you upload your passport photograph, picture, or you use your phone to take picture. Bam, once you upload. The next final one is vote yes. You must vote yes for Biafra. Vote yes for good road. Vote yes to chase the Fulani terrorists away from our land. Vote yes for equity. Onwe onye na-aka ibie. Na America onwe onye ka ibie. Onye jara akwụkwọ na anya driver. Bus driver bụ onye jara akwụkwọ na onye eje ha akwụkwọ. Graduate can be a bus driver. Making the same money, just little difference. Vote yes for good governance, for good road, for electricity, in smartphone, in internet. Because the government have sabotaged your mineral resources and they are saving it for their 5th generation. We don't want that in our government of Biafra. Biafra government in exile is a government of equity, fairness, unity, justice. Vote yes for Onyaya na Nwania, for hospital in Yaba. We have many crippled and blind people who maybe because of one medicine or polio, they are crippled. Nobody is giving them help. If you don't have family member to help you, this is not what we want. We want government that will come for your help. Some people who are blind are working in government offices today, crippled. Enwelu uzo esi ebuba ha n'ime ebe ọrụ ha. Before they build any office in America, they must put accessibility for disabled people, whether blind, whether crippled, whether you can work unless you don't want to work. Government will still pay you if you don't want to work. Hallelujah. So what are we saying? Keep voting yes. If you need the link, inbox me. Just say hi. Use, when you finish voting, call your mothers, people who are home. Our aged parents back home need help. The blind people in your village are still Biafrans. The people who always beg you, ask you for money, ask you for help, who don't have internet, who don't have electricity, who don't have anything back home, they are still Biafrans. You need to help them. Use your smartphone to help each of them. Yes, you heard me right. Helping the people who are indisposed in the village. It's not a crime. Just call somebody to be there and collect their data. Their date of birth is very important, and their full names and their passport photograph. You create Gmail for them because some of them don't even know what is Gmail. Only the 80 years or my have Gmail or didn't want a phone. He cannot even hold anything, but he's still a Biafran. You need to help them. Help at least 50 people. Yes, it is not a crime.
Onye si no crime, ya bia ka mmadụ na when they were sharing food, when they were sharing things they were sharing in Nigeria, did they remember them? When they were marginalizing and buying them one by one, did they call them Inyamere? Did they give them any security? Today, if you love what the Biafra Liberation Army are doing in Olu, keep voting. Let me see your hands up. Let me see your hands up in comment section. They are giving them WOTOWOTO. What would we have done without Mazen Nandekano? Without Simon Epa? Without BLA? Without these people buying granite for our gallant men? Yagazian, I love you guys. For people who have tuned in today, who like it and share it, God bless you, Biafrans. God bless our leader, Mazen Nnamdi Okukanu. God bless our Prime Minister. God bless the BLA. God bless Biafrans all over the world, especially people back home. You are our backbone. You are the real game changers. Jidenuka unuji. Unu buoni unu gebute. Unu buen azu unu gebute. Ihu ayi mama. Ihu azu ayi mama. Obia de bu ayi gebu onwe ya. N'aha Chukwu okike abịama. Ise. Ndewo na ụmụnne m. I will bring the other one.